sour. It's 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 sour.
It has to stop.
This needs to stop.
It has to stop.
This needs to stop.
It has to. It has to.
This needs.
It has to.
This needs.
It has
This
to.
needs.
It has to
This needs
stop.
to.
How dare you? Panic, panic, fear. Panic, fear. Panic, panic, fear. Panic, fear. Panic, panic, fear. Panic, panic, fear. Panic, panic, fear. Panic, fear. Panic, panic, fear. Panic, 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 fear. Panic, fear. Panic, panic, fear. Panic, 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 fear, fear, fear. Panic, fear, panic, fear, panic, fear, fear, fear. Panic, fear, panic, fear, panic, fear, panic, fear, panic, fear, panic, fear, fear, fear. Panic, fear, 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 fear. Panic, fear, panic, fear, panic, fear, fear, fear. Panic, fear, fear, panic, fear, fear, fear. Panic, fear, 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 fear. Panic, 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 fear, fear, fear.
Life is not going back to the way that it was before.
It's sour.
Life is not going back to the way that it was before.
Panic, panic.
Back to the way that it was before. Back to the way that it was before. Back to the way that it was before. Back to the way that it was before.
I'm not able to put this in my butt.
Well, hello, and hello, Big A, full another edition of Laugh at Cringe Out. Turn on that goddamn news. Turn it off, turn it off, turn it off, and keep it off. You know, and I know, that is not news. N-E-W-S, no, it's PLBS. That's right, PBS with an L in it, just like LGBTQ. PLBS, you know what that is around here. Propaganda, lies, and bullshit. Do you want more of that in your life? Do you need more bullshit in your life? As soon as you wake up in the morning, you're surrounded by bullshit, right? You don't need more bullshit. Well, we're here to dissect the bullshit and keep it the fuck out of your house. All right? Let me do the heavy lifting for you. I'll try my damnedest, all right? All right, but before we do, let's say hello to the two people in the chat. I think everybody must have forgotten it's Monday night or something around here, because where the fuck are you? Hey, you know what? If that's one sign of telling me not to do this show, I'm reading you loud and clear. But let's say hello to the two lovely individuals who are here. Kelly Ford, hello, holding down the fort. Anime Night, who we met in my live stream I did last week, and then we saw you at Bacon's the other night. And Randy is here. Good to see you, buddy. Of course, if Callie's here, then Randy must be here, because that's just how it works around here. Anyway, nice to see you, and let's see if anybody else starts trickling in here soon. Otherwise, it's going to be a short night. I guarantee you. I ain't doing this. I ain't spending an hour just for three people to watch. As much as I love you, we need a little more traffic up in this motherfucker. And let me change the color of the frame. It's the wrong color. Hello. You'd figure I'd catch that. There we go. All right, that's it. That looks about right to me. All right, well, of course, it's election season. You know the bullshit is going to be coming at you from all sides. Rendezvous, hello. Yeah, front, right, left, center, top, bottom. You're going to be stepping in it. You're going to be sitting in it. It's going to be thrown at your face. And the best thing to do is to duck. Learn when to duck. Duck quick. Duck quick, like your life depends on it. You don't want to watch this bullshit, do you? Nobody wants to watch this bullshit. I'll tell you what, if you want real proof, absolute total proof that the news is just giving up. Let's go back. The news has always been bullshit, okay? The news has always been bullshit, but the main difference between the news back then and the news now is they knew how to sell it. They sold that bullshit to a point where it was almost convincing. They're like used car sales. We're twisted. Hey, nice to see you. Here, I thought they'd start coming in. That's the difference, because now they're not even trying to sell the bullshit. They're just barfing it right in your lap. This is what they're doing, okay? They're not convincing at the fuck all. Give you a couple examples, all right? I listen, growing up in the 70s, we had all the stuffy white male anchors, you know, the people that you're not allowed to see on television nowadays. But we had them. We had Walter Cronkite, we had Tom Brokaw, we had Dan Rather. And by the way, Dan Rather's turned into a total TDS suffering libtard on Twitter. Usually when you get that old, you know better. But we also had guys locally that I remember named Jess Marlow, named Hal Fishman. These guys, scruffy old dudes, but they read that bullshit and they sold it, right? Well, somebody got raped in the park last night. That was like, oh my God, like somebody got raped in the park? Yeah, Donald Trump's fault. Where? Seriously, podcast, because what's going on? Dave Carr from Aussie. Let's see if our other friend Megan from Aussie shows up in here. Because if she does, you know what we have to say. Strong woman. All right. I'll give you some examples. How they used to sell the bullshit back then and how they do it now, okay? And one of the many reasons why you do not want to even pay any attention to the news. News is 100% bullshit, and they're not even hiding it. And they've all proven to be all completely to the left. It's all Waaah Trump, Waaah Trump, Waaah Trump, Waaah Trump. The only actual news you might get is about 5 minutes of the local news, all right? But which, by the way, if you have the Citizens app, you've already seen it already a long time ago, right? You know where every car accident is, you know where every fire truck went to, where every cop was called to. You know all that shit way ahead of where whoever the douchebag in the suit behind a desk. Sometimes they don't even have a desk. Sometimes what's up with that, by the way? They don't even have a big top law. What's up? Sometimes they don't even have the desk anymore. They just stand there in front of the green screen. It's like, God damn, they can't even afford the furniture in these studios anymore. Ain't that some fucking shit? But, yeah. Again, you had the old scruffy white guy in the suit and tie behind the desk with the papers in front of him because they didn't have computer shit back then. And I'll show you then versus now. All right. So let's get rid of lying around. See you there, Leo. Nice to see you. And let's turn on the bullshit meter here. And remember, here is old Walter Cronkite on, oddly enough, CBS, which is I think called the communist broadcasting system nowadays. But right, they don't even have a desk anymore. Right? You know what I'm saying? Hey, let's see we want to see a whole frontal body shot. And by the way, sometimes that means you have to see the pregnant female anchor because, we have to see that. Hey, good, she's knocked up. That means somebody else has to do the heavy lifting for the next 6 months. Terrific. But remember this old shit, right? You remember these old scruffy guys. This is Walter Cronkite's lost. Well, it's not lost anymore. We have it. Last broadcast, and I remember this vaguely, but you remember guys like this, right? Every city had local anchors that were kind of modeled after this. This is how the news was to be delivered.
Last broadcast as the anchor man of the CBS Evening News. For me, it's a moment for
Boy, he sure sounds happy like fuck to get out of there, doesn't he?
which I long have
He never showed this much emotion until now.
planned, but which nevertheless comes with some sadness. For almost 2 decades,
He's smiling like motherfucker. Sad as I can't wait to get the fuck out of here. Because we know the commie revolution is coming. And I'm out of here just in the nick of time.
after all, we've been meeting like this in the evenings, and I'll miss that. But those who have made anything of this departure, I'm afraid have made too much. This is but a transition, a passing of the baton. A great broadcaster and gentleman, Doug Edwards, preceded me in this job, and another, Dan Rather, will follow.
Dad Rather, who's turned into a complete TDS suffering cuck, but he didn't do that shit when he was the anchor. You weren't allowed to. Now it's you have to or else.
And anyway, the person who sits here is but the most conspicuous member of a superb team of journalists.
Can you imagine something like this being on now? Where? He's too white. He's a white male. Where? He's probably straight. Where? Right? Even though everybody complains about whatever's on, never actually watches the program. They always get word of mouth, right? Everybody has to be in the outrage group. They have to protest the thing, whatever that is, or they have to support the stupid thing, whatever that is. I saw some Free Palestine graffiti on the freeway in LA, downtown LA today. It's like, are you out of your fucking mind? Free Palestine? How about free us from the tax man? I'd get behind that fucking cause.
Writers, reporters, editors, producers, and none of that will change. Furthermore, I'm not even going away. I'll be back from time to time with special news
Again, he looks happier than pigs and shit, right?
reports and documentaries. And
I am finally out this motherfucker. Goddamn bacon! What's up?
beginning in June, every week with our
Do a little comparison. The bullshit artists back then who actually sold it versus the bullshit artists now, like It's Sour. And don't think I don't have the It's Sour clip ready to go. Yes, I do.
science program universe. Old anchormen, you see, don't fade away. They just keep coming back for more. And that's the way it is. Friday, March 6th, 1981. I'll be away
I tell you what, I was almost 10 years old when this old douche finally retired.
on assignment, and Dan Rather will be sitting in here for the next few years. Good night.
Yeah. Good night. Fuck you. I got a hooker waiting for me. I'm out of here. Even the weekend anchors on SNL sold it better. Now it's some douche reading the most unfunny pile of fuck. But right now we had our local guys here like that. We had some very no nonsense guys. We had a guy on NBC on Channel 4, which is KNBC here, and we had a guy named Jess Marlow, and he was about a stern-faced. I mean, look, you got some shitty VHS tape fucking quality here, but you get the idea. This was 1970. This is before I was born, but this is how they were.
And reportedly issued new instructions in an effort to speed up the Paris peace talks. The president
Paris peace talks. I'm still talking about this kind of shit, too.
spent much of the day resting after rain and windy weather had forced the cancellation of a fishing trip.
Isn't it nice to not hear some claim of climate change after that fucking news? Oh, God. Get us back to those days, will you please? Thank you.
The only way the people of Britain knew the Nixons were there. Helicopters fluttering overhead, carrying them from London Airport to Chequers. Prime Minister
There's Joe Biden. He still looks exactly the same.
East, official country place 40 miles from London. Mr. and Mrs. Nixon literally dropped in for lunch.
Nixon, remember that was a thing? So yeah, we also had an even scruffier bunch on KTLA Channel 5 here. They go by the name of Hal Fishman and Larry McCormick. Larry McCormick was a black man. Oh my God, diversity back then? Yeah, we had it. We just have to shove it in your fucking face. You know what I mean? There's Hal Fishman in the middle, and he lasted until, when did he retire? Like about 15 years ago, something like that? This guy was the real deal. I always respect him because he knew how to fly airplanes too. He was actually a private pilot. And this was back in the no-nonsense day. Look, they had an ugly fucking desk, papers all over the fucking place. Now you have these goofy motherfuckers just standing in front of a monitor and shit. No desk, no chair, no nothing, right?
Marilyn Devon and Larry McCormick. Mudslides take a heavy toll in Sweden. A scientific breakthrough in the use of artificial...
Look, they're telling jokes and shit while the camera... or while the intro is being read.
genes.
But yeah, there's Larry McCormick. And these two have been anchors together for fucking ever. Again, no nonsense. Just give me the bullshit and make it sound real, right?
And 3 top awards go to Channel 5's News Watch.
Now Channel 5 is the worst news in the world. Worst TV station in the world.
Reward money for the Los Angeles Strangler will total $140,000.
The Los Angeles Strangler. I remember we had the Hillside Strangler. I think that's different from what he's talking about here. This was 1978. The Hillside Strangler. Bacon, you might remember the Hillside Strangler. You might have been a little too young for it. I think it was in the mid-'80s when that was going on. His name was Richard Ramirez. And he was the Hillside Strangler, I believe.
$1,000 by
Riggs, what's up?
Tomorrow, if all the money proposed is actually approved. The County Board of Supervisors led the way by authorizing $100,000, and the City Council.
See, just testosterone in the voice, deep bass, right? Deep bass in that voice, right? Not the ithawa fucking bullfuck that we got now, right? Again, it didn't even matter that the news is full of shit. They sell it. They make it sound, oh fuck, I ought to be concerned about this, right? God damn. But you don't have this anymore. We're not allowed to have this anymore. We'll show you what we're winding up with. I mean, it's sad. It's a sad state of affairs.
Council is expected to approve another $25,000 tomorrow. $15,000 has been...
And they never let you know what their political affiliation is, like they do now. like like all the lefty cunts that are on TV now. They didn't do that shit back then. Neither did the late night comedians. You didn't hear Johnny Carson talk about that shit, or David Letterman, or who the fuck, or Tom Snyder, or whoever else was on, right? But now they got to let you know, Waaah Trump, Waaah Trump, Waaah Trump, Waaah Trump. History buff, how you doing? Did you have a different name in here before? I'm so confused. Cool Dog, nice to see you.
Put up by private sources. Meanwhile, Los Angeles police have been swamped with telephone calls about the series of murders. The Strangler task.
Look at this. No computers, no nothing, just telephones and paper. That's simpler times, kiddos, simpler times. No fucking phones, no iPhones, none of that shit. Just fucking bunch of guys sitting around a desk on phones, all 24/7, coffee and paper. That's it. That's how I had to fucking work. Thank you. Yes, you did change your name.
Task force, now up to 55 men, is handling hundreds of calls every day. There are now between 400 and 500 leads that the task force is...
Look, they hired black people back then. Did you see that, fucking libtards? We didn't need DEI. Fucking, hey, if you did the job, you did the fucking job. Good for you.
Following. One aspect which is taking lots of time is checking...
History buff, remind us who you used to be, because, us with bad memories, I don't remember your old name.
License.
I know you were here before because I gave you a wrench.
Plate numbers of cars seen in areas where the victims disappeared, and the series of killings has led to a change in policy on missing persons.
We will take all reports immediately. We had a differential between...
Where? It was so white. Where? Hey, there were some black folks mixed in there. God damn it. They never see that, though. They never see that at all. There's not enough. There's not enough. There needs to be a quota. There needs to be a quota.
Certain ages, like if you were over 18, we had to wait 24 hours before an official report was taken.
Holy shit, a black dude in 1978, right? With that big old fro. He didn't have a cake cutter in his head. I was looking for one, didn't see it.
Now, all ages.
Oh, it's Zombrow. Oh, hey, thanks, Zombrow. Thank you.
Above 11, reports will be taken immediately, and then the special task force handling the investigation of the strangulation murders will be notified immediately, and that was effective as of last night.
Now we have a DA named George Gascon. Say, oh, well, he strangled somebody. Well, he was just, he's been oppressed. His people have been oppressed. We have a George Soros appointed district attorney here who sounds exactly like Kermit the Frog. He's a total fucking retard.
Right.
The task force is also using computers to pull out information on suspects who've been involved in similar crimes in the past.
Did you see that old printer? Look at, did you see that? Look at this shit. Look at that technology right there. Wow. Holy shit. Look, the chair is all busted like a motherfucker, but you got this giant ass printer, this little fucking ColecoVision or whatever the shit that is. Oh man, I love old technology from fucking back in the day.
Task force is also using computers to pull out information on
computers. Wow, holy shit! Black and white screen. You can't do anything on it. Just word processing. That's it. And you got this mile of fucking paper coming out of this fucking thing. Remember those fucking old computers, with the 2-inch reels and shit that be spinning around?
Suspects who've been involved in similar crimes in the past. The Strangler Task Force would like to talk.
The Strangler Task Force sounds like something we'd have now. Except we'd have the Diversity and Inclusion Task Force.
Talk to anyone who saw any of the victims at any time and any place, and so in lieu of that request and.
Oh no, he's always going to be Zombrow. That's I'm not good with name changes.
To perhaps refresh your memory, these are the victims: Yolanda Washington.
Oh. Killing the sisters, is he? What a fucking dickhole.
Washington, age 20, found near Griffith Park, 18th of October.
Am I going to talk about the chick who got her head smashed in while taking a jog in Athens? Nah, everybody else has done that already. I mean, listen, we know the news is slanted the other way. They're not going to cover it the way they need to. It's especially since it kills the illegals crossing the border narrative that they love so much.
Judith Ann Miller.
By the way, don't you love how it's not computer graphics? They're literally pasting shit on cardboard and fucking scrolling by it. That's no computer graphics, none of that shit, man. It's just cut and paste.
Age 15, found La Crescenta, October 31st. Lisa Caston, age 21, found November 6th in Glendale. Jill Barkham, age 18.
They all look like fucking... They all look like Charlie Manson's chicks, don't they?
Discovered in Franklin Canyon, November 10th.
Ooh, what the fuck is that interference? Uh-oh, that was underage. Did he bag them before he strangled them, or what was his deal?
Kathleen Robinson, age 17. Discovered with Sonia Johnson in Elysian Park on the 20th of November. Jane King.
Well, it looks like it was mostly white chicks and one sister.
King, age 20, found on the Los Feliz ramp of the Golden State Freeway, November.
The Golden State Freeway, yeah. This is back in the time we actually pronounced the names of the freeways. If you look at old Johnny Carson bits, he did that all the time. He did this bit where get out of your car, get off the Slauson cutoff, get out, cut off your Slauson, take the Golden State Freeway to the Ventura Freeway. We actually used to call them the names of the freeways, and we stopped doing that. I think sometime in the late 80s, we just call it the interstate numbers, and then we've been doing that ever since. You know, we don't say the Golden State Freeway, the Hollywood Freeway. We say take the 101 to the 5 to the 60 to the 605, the 710, whatever. We don't give a fuck about the names of the goddamn freeways. By the way, the 134, which is what I usually take home, that is called the Barack Obama Highway. Nobody in LA ever calls it that. Ever. Never. Zero. Nada.
November 23rd. And Lauren Ray White.
It's not even because it's Barack Obama. By the way, the 118 freeway is called the Ronald Reagan Freeway. Nobody calls it that either. It's the 118. We always call it the numbers. We don't give it the names of freeways. Don't fucking matter.
Wagner, age 18, found in the Mount Washington area.
They all look a lot older than the pictures, right? Things never do change, do they?
Just 2 days ago. Now, if you have any information, you can call the Strangler hotline.
See, they got you. Holy shit, there's a goddamn serial strangler running around. What the fuck? The 134, no, it was never called the Burbank Freeway. It was called the Ventura Freeway, even though the 101, most of it is the Ventura Freeway. That stretch that goes between Burbank and out to the 210. It was called the Ventura Freeway, believe it or not. But we never call it. It's the 134, right? 134. By the time you get to the 210, which is the Foothill Freeway, nobody calls it that. Nobody calls it any of the all the freeway names are obsolete. Nobody cares. Nobody calls it the freeway names. So you dumb tourists that come out here, just call it the interstate number, and don't call it I-5. You know, we don't put the I in front of anything either. We just go right to the number. That's how we do it here. If you put the I in front of it, we know you're a fucking tourist. All right, so just watch your back.
Area code is 213, and the number 485-6823.
Back then, black people got to be light-skinned to get on TV. That still kind of applies, I think. I mean, if you start out dark-skinned, they whiten you up. Just look at Beyonce. Just look at Michael Jackson. Right?
485-6823.
No filter for that lazy eye. Hey, you know. Guy was old and he did no filter for the toupee either. They're proud of that shit. They fucking they put William Shatner to shame with the toupees these motherfuckers put on. Okay, so you get the idea. It was serious. These motherfuckers were serious. These motherfuckers had serious. It was all serious. It was all testosterone driven, right? Serious shit, right? If someone calls it the 5. Oh, that's right. Ike, if we come up there, we call it the 5. You know they're from California. Exactly. It's the exact opposite, right? People come down here, call it the I something, or they call it the Ventura Freeway or something like that. We know you're a fucking tourist. We go up there and we don't say the I, you know we're from California. It is a double-edged sword, isn't it? By the way, I am guilty of that too, by the way. I'm saying, hey, I'm taking the 5 up to Oregon.
Strangler has created fear, obviously, in parts of Los Angeles, and Maryland has that part of the story.
Alan, areas where...
Oh, that's right. We had broads too. Usually did the weather, but we had news broads too. But look, they were serious. They were all giggly like they are now, right? Like, oh my God, Trump, where? Nope. They were. I'm gonna do what the men do. I'm gonna show you we can do it too.
Where most of the victims were found, women are no longer seen walking alone, and police say there's been a noticeable decline in hitchhiking as well.
General Sorrow, what's up?
But in spite of all precautions, times will arise when a woman will have to be alone at night.
Oh, God forbid. God forbid.
Newswatch reporter Stan Chambers found one...
I'm not alone. I have my 4 cats.
...way for women to protect themselves if they're alone and accosted by someone.
Dr. Mary Conroy.
Shoot the motherfucker. That would usually help.
Who stands 5'4" and
Look at all the diversity in 1978 that nobody forced into. It was just already there, right? But the white libs is where it's just force everybody to hire everybody who's not qualified or anything, instead of just letting things work themselves out naturally like we did back in the day, right?
weighs 104 pounds, teaches the phys ed class in self-defense for women. She became an expert in self-defense after being
Oh, they all get to kick the guy in the balls. Oh, good.
attacked at knife point 12 years ago.
Watch how easy it is to get out. Walking down the street, you grab me into the eyes, groin, and knee. Would you let go?
Good. Damn, there's some ugly chicks there. I don't think they have anything to worry about.
Doug, if I went into your eyes like that.
This course at Cal State LA has become the model for similar classes throughout the United States.
He said erect. He did, didn't he?
Although she borrows a little from karate and judo, she teaches
judo.
What she calls street fighting.
Looks like they're attacking a SpongeBob or something. What the fuck am I looking at? That's right. Some of you kids like, what the fuck? Yeah, this is the 70s, folks. All right, this is how we get down. I'm surprised they're not in roller skates. This looks like a roller rink. Roller skating was a huge fucking deal in the late 70s, in the disco days. Holy fucking shit, let me tell you. If you could skate, you were getting laid, okay?
She believes she can teach any woman, young or old, how to protect herself from an assailant.
Yeah, we didn't need to believe all women or none bullshit like that. They learn how to defend themselves is what you should do. Now, this is before everybody decided they need to be a victim, right? Before, the victim industry started during the Clinton years.
She says there are many things a girl can do to keep out of potentially dangerous situations.
Look, all different races here. This is not a DEI training video. This is just all different races just because it's LA and there's always been all different races here. But now, now you have white guilty liberals.
There's too many white people. We need more Spanish people. We need more black people. We need more Asian people. Let me count them all. Let me make sure you're all.
It's like somebody from the homeowners association coming up there.
Let me count them all. Let me see if you're all the up and up.
There are 3 elements in my program. The first one is learning.
Dr. Mary Conroy. That's better than Dr. Barbara Ferrer, I'll tell you that.
To eliminate.
Post kebab! What's up? They could just carry a gun. Well, remember, it's California, okay? Even back then, it's still California.
Danger before it ever begins. For example, lock your doors. Check the back seat of your car before you get in. The second is learn to recognize.
These hands are rated E for everyone. Video game hands?
And avoid danger. In other words, if you're walking down the street and you think somebody is following you.
The Hillside Strangler. But that was Richard Ramirez, right? Right? That's the right guy I'm thinking of, I think.
Simply.
I should know. I was around here during those fucking days.
Change your direction, run, scream fire, and get out of there.
Sunflowers. That's right. Sunflowers doesn't like coming in here. Sunflowers would rather hear me say strong woman all the time during the game shows.
Don't say, oh, I'm just a little paranoid. He's really
where's Megan at?
Not after me. And the third one.
Looks like she's holding up a big block of cheese. Right? I'm getting hungry. Shit, I need to make some dinner.
Is fight. But you only fight when your life or health is in danger.
Remember when women talk like that? You sound so innocent.
Danger. Never fight for money. Never
fight for money? Well, she'd be very disappointed how we turned out.
Fight because somebody pinches your bottom or harasses you.
Richard Ramirez was the Night Stalker. That's right. God, I'm getting them mixed up. Hillside Strangler was a different guy. Night Stalker was Richard Ramirez. You're right.
Only when your life is threatened.
Whenever
foam cheese. That's better from Munda cheese. Huh?
Everything else has failed, a woman.
I'm just trying to see the titties jiggle. That's all I'm looking for.
Woman must react fast, and the swift action must incapacitate. Hit the eyes, the groin, the knees, and
hit the groin. Yeah. You don't think they know? They know how to do that, right?
Run away.
For sure thing. Now watch again. You're being strangled. Can you go with 4 fingers into the eyes? Yeah. But why?
How about 1 in the pink and 2 in the stink?
Won't you? Because you may miss. You can miss. That's right.
Kenneth Alicio Bianchi. That's right. Yeah, I got the 2 of them mixed up. Imagine me. I don't know my serial killers, and I grew up around this motherfucker.
I have both my hands free, so
I think that nagging, shrieking voice would make anybody run away, but okay, do your thing, lady.
rather than going here, just turn your head to the side as I go. You know.
Good luck at 360p. Hey, Ike, we used to watch scrambled porn on TV, okay? We didn't need no 360p.
I get his left ear. I don't want his left ear. If I go with both hands, I've got him.
That voice, Jesus Christ. Ugh. Yikes, Rudy. Okay, well. So again, the news was more serious. The news was serious. It's you wanted your bullshit to sound real. That was that you think you saw a boob. Look at that, black chicks, all kinds of diversity here that weren't forced to be standing together. Now it's like, yeah, you Letitia, you LaQuisha, you come over here, and you Karen, you teach the class. Well, instead we have shit like this now. This is Good Day LA. This is one of the giggly morning shows that every city has one of these, and they call themselves a news program. And this is what they're talking about. They're reacting to backlash of Ariana Grande's song called Yes End. Yeah. And we need 3 dumb broads to do it, apparently.
Right is right and what's wrong was wrong. And in this situation, his wife went to visit the set of Wicked, said that Ariana Grande was very friendly.
Now, these are artificial diversity hires. This is just what you're going to see in LA. I mean, you'll see this in LA, but really, we need them to read us the news. Do we need anybody to read you the news anymore? We all have phones. We can just pick it up and say, "Oh, that's what's going on." Okay. National news, you really don't need anymore. You really need a recorded news program from New York to talk about Waaah Trump. But again, this is 2024's morning news. Okay, listen to how life-saving this information is.
They held their child, their newborn.
Not even anything to look at either. I mean, goddamn. At least the weather chicks used to be. But again, do you need chicks or anybody to read you the fucking weather? You want to know the fucking weather? Go outside. There's the fucking weather.
Baby. Ooh. And then was ending up hanging out with her husband, Offset, in their free time, allegedly again. They were both.
So this is some gossipy fucking chick bullshit. Who is this for? Who's watching this? I mean, who's getting ready for work and oh man, I need to be informed. Let's see what dippy, hippie, and drippy have to fucking say.
Both married at the time. They both have now gotten a divorce.
At least you got a little cleavage going on there, but yeah. Butterface, right?
And are now open in public with dating each other. And so many people in the comments were saying, not me agreeing with Candace Owens, or wow, the day that I'm agreeing with Candace Owens, because she.
Candace Owens is a right-wing black chick, and God forbid some lefty. Oh my God, Candace Owens, I actually agree with something she said. Again, we never used to do. We never had to know what the politics of the anchors were. Until the last 10 years or so. And now they have no shame in admitting how fucking lefty libtard they are.
She's
Don't give me this bullshit about Fox News being... no, Fox News, nobody watches Fox News. All right? You watch Fox News. No, nobody watches Fox News. All right? Fox News is full of clowns. Acting like they're on the right, really not.
At the same time, let me flip.
Don't forget, a lot of the clowns that are on CNN now were on Fox News and vice versa at one point. It doesn't matter, whichever channel they go to, they read a script. It's written for them. Doesn't matter who they are. They could turn it on and off just like that.
The script a little. The woman is always seen as the homewrecker. Mm-hmm. It takes 2 to tango.
Berenstein Bears. Hey, you just showed your age there, Bacon. Holy fuck.
I agree with you, but he's not putting out new music about it. She is. So.
Now, there's always a debate whether it's Berenstain or Berenstein or Steen, right? Are they Jewish bears? Or how do you even know a Jewish bear when you show? Does it have a yarmulke on its head? Just wondering.
She's basically saying, sorry, not sorry.
This is Natural Women's Month. Oh, God, is that what it is now? What is that? Natural Women? Or did you mean National Women's Month? I am a natural woman. Means you don't wear deodorant. Next.
She's not ashamed.
She's not ashamed.
That's why they're responding to her. He is definitely not in the clear, and people drag him on
Again, this is life-saving, important fucking news, right?
social media too. But they're dragging her specifically because her song doubles.
What is her story? Okay. Really, girlfriend? Yeah, you really need 3 of them there to deliver this fucking, this life-altering story, right? About stupid Ariana Grande's dumb fuck song. Okay, continue.
Down on the drama.
Right.
So, basically, what I agree with you, the woman does mostly get a lot of the blame, but does the woman put out a song saying, yes, and?
Right.
Do you
Right. Yeah. Women, all victims. Yeah, we're victims. Everybody's a victim. Where?
Poor taste. I don't know why she would do that.
let's just put yourself in the shoes of his ex-wife, Lily.
Who the fuck cares? Jesus Christ. This goes on for another fucking minute and a half. Oh, God, the more I look at that face, the more I cringe at the news.
They were high school sweethearts. They got married. They were together for...
Imagine being however old she is and then doing a 12-year-old girl story like this.
10 years. Dated for 6.
As if 12-year-old girls are watching this.
Married for 4. He gets this...
Ariana Grande latte. Right. She's just another one of these pop artificial singers, I think from the Disney universe, right? So she's lost her soul a long time ago.
Great opportunity to work on Wicked. He's starring alongside Ariana Grande. And never would you think that the love of your life, the father of your newborn baby, right? So...
Wait, what? Did she have a kid or something? Well, I don't care. Who cares?
That's why a lot of people, a lot of moms, a lot of wives say that they...
A lot of moms, a lot of wives, people with, basically no life who give a shit about shit like this and Taylor Swift and everything stupid, yeah. Basically, you're saying women are dumb. That's what you're all saying? You 3 dumb broads sitting there?
They feel sorry for her.
Sure.
But it does go back to him because...
Oh, it's definitely a him.
Had he been...
It's definitely him. Fucking man. Stupid man. Screw everything up. Good day, LA, huh? Well, I'm not having a good day at all, thanks to you 3 bitches.
Sentimental about their past, perhaps he
We're all dumber for having watched this, but we forced you, Bob.
would not have been tempted.
Well, I like that saying.
Sounds to me like you're hanging on to their every word.
That goes, if another woman can take your man, then he's not your man.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Yeah.
If another...
Yeah, okay. So we went from that...
Through in the use of artificial genes. And 3 top awards go to Channel 5's News Watch.
That was definitely a long time ago. Well, anyway, we went from that to... oh my God, do you believe the meaning of the Ariana Grande song? Like, oh my God, you're all 40 years old and shit.
Another woman could come in there and...
It's a horrible situation for her to be in.
Of course.
For sure.
If another...
Yeah, Bacon, this should have been called Good Morning, Black Folk. Maybe on the BET there's a show like that.
Family.
But you think
it's gonna be 61 at LAX. Isn't that exciting?
About that too, she has been known to do this more than just once.
Oh, there's a twist in the story.
There's a little bit of a repeat offender to this.
It is just as bad as it's a local version of the View, isn't it? Minus two other dingbats.
Yes, people will point out.
Don't worry, I don't have any View clips lined up. We already know what a train wreck that is.
On social media, that Pete Davidson was in a relationship.
Oh, yeah, Pete Davidson, a man of great judgment, isn't he? Pete Davidson. She made her even more unfunny. She wasn't even a comedian.
With somebody else. Cassie David, who's Larry David's daughter. Big Sean was in a relationship with...
So they're letting you know everybody she banged, okay? Bacon, are you on that list somewhere? Let me know.
With Naya Rivera.
Jay, what's up?
And Naya Rivera even wrote in her book that she came to Big Sean's house and saw...
DEI got canceled in Florida.
Agreeing with her.
I knew I liked Florida.
Saying what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And in this situation, his wife...
Good night, black folks, says Sunflower.
Went to visit the set of Wicked, said that Ariana Grande was very...
Oh, wait, we already did all that. Somehow I rewound it. Oops.
Relationship with Naya Rivera.
Ooh, look at that. They have Microsoft tablets. Oh, sorry I had to slum. Just like the NFL, right? Microsoft tablets. Why'd you use just chalk, right?
And Naya Rivera even wrote in her book that she came to Big Sean's house and saw Ariana
And remember, turn off the news. That's right, Sunflowers. You tell them.
Grande sitting on the couch.
Turn off this bullshit.
In fact, she actually said she saw somebody whose name rhymed with Shmariana Shmonde sitting.
That's so fucking funny. Oh my God. Microsoft paid for the product placement. I don't know why. Nobody watches this pile of shit here. Really, was it that funny? Was it really that funny, you fucking trained seals? What did she say that was so goddamn funny?
Whose name?
Did it say on the teleprompter laugh? You know, like Joe Biden, but he reads the laugh part. Like the fucking moron that he is.
Rhymed with Shmariana Shmonde sitting on.
Wow.
Big
I went to college for this. They call it a news program. They really do. They call this shit a fucking news program. I kid you not.
John's couch. So then now when you put this into perspective, just to flip.
Oh, she's getting serious now. Put this into perspective. What does she really mean, this Ariana Grande? You know, she with the wide vagina, the hot dog down the hallway.
The script again, if you hear about this woman who's done this more than once, are you now looking at her a little bit?
Yeah, the bitch. Yeah. Trisha Takanawa, everybody.
Oh yeah, of course. Is this a sport? Is this a game? So,
all she's done is I'm the serious one here. I'm the Mo to your Larry and Curly over here. Hey, you knucklehead.
It was surprising to see how many people were agreeing with.
That is interesting. I get it.
How many kids has she cranked out, do you think? Probably 5, right? Still has a minivan with baby on board on it at all times. Well, there you go. That's one example of modern news. Now, bacon. If anybody who's listened to my old podcast and you wondering where the It's Sour drops come from, like in the beginning song, this is the world famous morning news broadcast from Boston, where, again, the mainstream media now is pretty much just an advertisement wing, right? They try out every new Starbucks drink, every new McDonald's product, right? They talk about Disneyland tickets being on sale. Michigan, what's up? Yeah, and that passes for fucking news. Well, this passed for news, and this gives exactly an example of the news anchors that are pretty much every city on every morning, noon, or nightly news. And this is the kind of heavy-hitting shit that they're doing, and this led to one of my favorite drops I've ever used.
Is getting into the Halloween spirit. The Witch's Brew Frappuccino will be sold for a limited time. Starbucks says the drink starts with a purple blend of toad's breath, which tastes like orange cream frappuccino, apparently. Also has a swirl of batworts, which are really chia seeds, and it's...
Yeah, we're all 10 years old, and we're being spoken to as such for some Starbucks fucking Halloween drink. Now, the punchline is coming up. If you're wondering where It's Sour came from, this is where It's Sour came from.
topped with swamp
You goddamn right you're going to watch it again, Bob, and you're going to fucking like it.
fog, vanilla whipped cream, and a dusting of green...
This is your media. This is your lovely mainstream media. This is what passes for fucking news and has passed for news for a good decade or so now.
green powder called lizard scales. The scary part, it's about 390 calories.
There you go. There's our guy. Every news team has something like this. They have a dykey broad like this and a really effeminate guy like that. And hilarity will ensue.
What do you think?
I just happen to have one under the desk. Oh, wait, that's another man. Sorry, I grabbed the wrong thing.
I don't know, but you know what I got?
This is news. This is what passes for fucking... Look at this. She's got that Hillary Clinton face when the balloons came out of the ceiling.
You know what I got?
Let's put it to the test. We'll see what the deal is.
I don't know. Well, those chia seeds are...
Yes, I've played this before because it led to my favorite drop, so you're going to fucking like it. You're going to suffer through it and like it. Some people haven't seen it. I don't give a shit if you've seen it already.
Just come right in at you.
Here he goes. Here you go. He's going to give his honest review. And Starbucks couldn't be happy. By the way, he got fired very soon after this aired, so we know who owns the fucking news.
It's sour.
There it goes. It's sour. That's where that came from. Right there.
It's sour.
It's sour. What do you think of that? What do you think of it? Give us your honest opinion. By the way, you can hear somebody laughing in the background too. Really, really professional fucking production going on here.
Chia seeds are just come right in at you.
It's sour.
Never get tired of that. It's sour. It's like they try so hard not to let their Boston accent come through, and he couldn't help himself. The one time they're actually gonna tell the truth because the teleprompter's not on at this point. Starbucks gotta be fucking shitting bricks after this. Like, what the fuck did he just say? It's sour. We're trying to make millions off of this fucking drink. We got this little cocksucker saying it's sour bullshit. We're gonna talk to the news director about that. Believe us.
Well, those chia seeds are just come right in at you.
It's sour.
Fucking god damn, the horse wants his teeth and his hair back. It's sour. That motherfucker got shit canned after this.
Gotcha.
It's sour.
So if you're wondering where the It's Sour drop came from, this is the classic. Again, you do get some classic moments, off script, but this is what passes for news. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Oh yeah, the fucking Rich, I don't think I've seen you in here before. Hey, make sure to hit that like button. Everybody, I'm telling you right now, hit that like button, hit it hard, make it clap. Hit that shit. Subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can have more titillating news clips like this one here.
Chia seeds are just come right in at you.
You seen Rich before? I don't remember that name, but I don't remember shit, so what can I say?
It's sour.
It's sour. It's sour. It's fucking sour. Right, this is what I did a whole podcast on this years ago when this aired. And I played it as a drop ever since, and it still holds up.
Just come right in at you.
Rich, always around. Hey, appreciate you, buddy.
It's sour.
It's sour. It's sour. That's your fucking news. It's your mainstream fucking news. Well, don't forget, we also have cable news. And remember CNN? They used to be... CNN used to be, we had Wolf Blitzer and the Gulf War, and when Turner ran it. Well, Turner sold it a long time ago, and then we wound up with shit like this here. You want to talk about It's Sour? This is the king of It's Sour. This guy was such a douchebag. They even let him go. They also let the TDS suffering news director go, and another one took his place, and they haven't let up. But remember this jackhole? This was the face of CNN for a while. Him and Don Lemon. And it would pretty much be Waaah Trump, and whatever else he would talk about with that shiny, stupid, bald head.
Brian Stelter, I am live in New York, and this...
It's sour. It's sour. This is a total It's Sour. He is the king of It's Sour. This is It's Sour. And how ironic, that fucking show is called Reliable Sources. I mean, it's a lie before he even speaks.
Hey, I am Brian Stelter. I am live in New York, and this is still Reliable Sources.
I mean, is there any doubt that he likes to stuff meat into his mouth? Right? I mean, come on. It's sour. It's sour. From New York. Yeah. Somebody at CNN thought that nobody should look like that. Come on. Put on a toupee like the boys back in the 70s did. I mean, at least pretend to have hair, all right? Or wear an LA Kings hat like I do. I'm never going to look like this on camera. As much as you might want to see that, it ain't going to happen.
All right, here we go.
Jared Fogelhead asks. Jared Fogel and him probably have a lot more in common than they want to admit.
One of the biggest media stories of the week is right here.
If there was ever an advertisement for testosterone, or lack thereof, here's your guy.
It's the end of this show. CNN has canceled reliable sources.
Oh yeah, he had to report on the cancellation of his own show. Oh, what a kick in the balls that is! That's awesome, man. Could happen to a more deserving dip fuck. Look at that. He's got the Chiron of himself up there. What? This is what cloud world we've been in for the last decade or so. Oh my God.
Yes,
again, we had. This is not much different from this. I mean, Walter Cronkite came on and said, "Okay, this is my last show," but he didn't have a Chiron above him saying, "This is my last show." He just came out and said it. There was no prompter. There's no nothing.
Broadcast as the anchor man of the CBS Evening News. For me, it's a moment for which I long have planned.
The only thing wrong here is this is the happiest he's ever looked because he could not wait to get out of this fucking dungeon known as CBS. This cocksucker, he's doing a news story about his own show getting canceled. Tell me that management hated his guts without fucking telling me.
Longest running program on the network. NPR's David Folkenflik broke the news on Thursday.
Some NPR had to tell us that CNN's Brian Stelter lost his job. Usually they gloat when that happens, by the way. The competition lost their job. Good. Fuck them. We buried him in the ratings. That's why.
Now, I have a lot of thoughts about it, but I'm going to say.
Anybody who smiles that much is something wrong with it. Something's wrong with him. Never mind the TDS. That's odd. That's given. You have to have that to anchor any of these shows. Something's wrong with him. He's just. I mean, I don't know if it's pedophilia or what it is, but he's got a diddler look to him, doesn't he?
Save those for later this hour.
Rendezvous was 75 there. It wasn't that warm here. It was like 62 maybe at the most.
As most of you know, CNN has a new owner. Warner Brothers Discovery is making big changes across the company. And there's
right, his final story. Cold-blooded. Right? Tell me they were looking to get rid of him. They knew that he was the one dragging the network down with his Waaah Trump shit. They all did Waaah Trump, but he wrote books and shit about it. It's the parent company. The corporate suit said, we've had enough of this bald little douche. So we're going to bring in some different douchebags instead.
There's going to be more change all across the company, including here at CNN.
Callie, he was a pussy. He was the biggest pussy. Even more than Don Lemon. They let him go too, by the way. He was a huge vagina. He was the pussiest of the pussies. I don't even know who the fuck they got on CNN now. Nobody watches it.
And I'm sad that I won't be here to cover
it. Again, we really needed people like this to read us anything. We could just look online, look at our phones. Oh, there it is, right there. Look, the mainstream media has infiltrated the internet news as well, so sometimes you have to look outside the box to get the real shit. We don't need a bald-headed little douche who wears lipstick and pouts like a little kid to tell us fucking anything. No, we don't. Ever. Never did.
But since this is our final episode, we're going to do something a little bit differently today.
We're going to suck a cock right on camera.
Entire hour. It's a special hour, and it's about change.
Change. He's going to ask for change. He doesn't have a job.
It's about change all across the media world.
Change. Got any change? Change.
What's changing? What might change? And what must never change?
Everybody changed the channel. That's why you got canceled.
About the accountability function of journalism.
The fuck? This guy saying the accountability function of journalism. There is none. There's no accountability, and there's certainly no fucking journalism. Listen to this load of fuck. This is why I'm saying they don't hide the bullshit. They're so out in the open and proud of it, of the bullshit. You know, the guys back then, you know, they were able to sell the bullshit a lot.
But which
a lot effectively.
Nevertheless comes with some sadness. For almost 2 decades, after all, we've been meeting like this in the evenings, and I'll miss that.
Okay. Now we need a reflection of ourselves. Good God. I wonder how much powder they have to put on that to dim the light that's bouncing off his head.
What must never change about the accountability function of journalism. You know, I love this show. This small but mighty.
Brought to you by Vagisil. Definitely by Pfizer. Look at her. Already jumps right to Trump, of course. Where?
The show punched above its weight for so many years. Even a former president commented on the cancellation.
Brian Stelter of fake news CNN got fired because he lied and lied and lied. It's not wrong.
Reliable Sources has been a one-of-a-kind show and a popular show. This
It was so popular. Why is it getting canceled? Popular shows don't get canceled. Shows that lose money get canceled. Although Disney is saying hold my beer when it comes to losing money and not canceling stupid shit.
is one of CNN's highest-rated weekend shows. So I want
highest rating weekend show. That's like saying my dog takes a better shit than your dog.
to say thank you to all of you watching around the world. I was lucky to be a part.
Somebody was laughing in the background too. Just like they were laughing at the It's Sour guy. Somebody just laughed when he said, watching all around the world. Somebody's, the fuck out of here. Nobody believes that bullshit.
Weekend shows. So I want to say thank you to all of you watching around the world.
Really? They can't tell the people behind them to shut the fuck up. We're on the air. Fuck, when we do a take in a commercial, everyone's like, quiet, quiet, who's talking? Quiet, quiet. Somebody's clearly talking. There's like several people talking behind him and nobody cares.
I was lucky to be a part of it for 9 years, but it began
9 years, Jesus Christ, what were they thinking?
30 years ago, right after the Gulf War. So here's
It's like, you know what we really need? A bald-headed little midget douchebag. Yeah, okay, yeah, perfect. Hey, we gotta soften all the lights in the studios just for your stupid head.
what the iconic former CNN CEO Tom Johnson
Brian is an insult to the mentally retarded. I agree.
said on Facebook when he heard the show was canceled. He said about the show's origins, it was founded by Ted Turner and leaders of CNN who felt very deeply that media organizations have a responsibility to report and to evaluate the journalism profession itself.
Have you done any of that? No.
That was the idea. It was a great idea. It is a great idea. And I know many of you are just like Johnson. You're going to miss this show.
You're gonna miss the show, I swear. You're gonna miss the show. Please miss the show. Am I coming back? Where? Nobody missed the show. People miss making fun of you. That's the only reason they missed the show. What the fuck did you do on the show? Because I'm Waaah Trump, Waaah Trump. We have 80 million people on the air saying Waaah Trump. Dude, what's losing one bald midget gonna do to the journalistic landscape? Not much.
I want to say thank you to the thousands and thousands and thousands of emails and tweets that I've been receiving this week. I'm going to share
by CNN bots.
Share them with the staff because they are the ones that have made this possible. You know, the thing about TV is that it's ephemeral, right? It's fleeting. It evaporates up into the air, and a lot of it is not even meant to be. A lot of it's not even meant to be remembered. But this program transcended that.
Oh yeah, you gotta miss these days. Mask. Oh, sorry, they didn't have a mask on during the last broadcast.
It's a part of journalism school curriculum. Teachers across the country and in other countries outside the U.S., teachers use segments from this show.
Oh God, yeah, can't imagine why the kids are all fucked up now. I remember how happy we used to be in the 80s when they'd roll that old TV in on that tray. And that squeaky rolling thing and the VCR. Oh, cool! We're gonna fucking watch a movie. No matter how stupid it is, making the kids watch CNN. Jesus Christ! Pull your kid out of that school immediately.
All the time.
Plus, they have to have masks on. There you go, Callie. A whole class full of face diapers. Isn't that awesome?
In classrooms, in lessons, guiding and teaching the next generation.
Oh, can I take the mask down to talk, please? Remember that? Remember when you saw people in the restaurant pulling the mask down to eat, putting it back on, and take it? Remember that fucking bullshit? I remember. I fucking remember. I talked about this shit last week. This last week's show, check that out. I talk about all the celebrities that pimp the fucking vax and the masks and then want you to forget it now, but I don't fucking forget.
You know, founding
Gay Boy, what's up? That's a new name I don't think I've seen. Hey, make sure hit that like button, hit that sub button. Come on, hit that shit hard. Make it clap.
Host Bernard Kalb and founding executive producer Rick Davis said this program was meant to be.
Do you think he's gay? Is he gay? Do you really think he's gay? Yes, I do.
A critical lens on the media. Such a special phrase, a critical lens on the media.
Everybody else but me, of course.
And this week, thanks to CNN management, we've been given the gift.
Thanks to CNN management, we got the boot. Yeah, geez, isn't that great? Thanks, CNN management. I have to spend 10 minutes to report on my own firing. That is cold blood. Cold-blooded. And you know, what do the five fingers say? The fucking bald, ugly face. Slap! Unity.
Gift of signing off on our own terms and actually talking about the media industry. You know, this is a really, really unusual day. TV networks rarely have a show like this, a show all about the media.
They're padding time. They could get a replacement host quick enough.
And networks, even more rarely, cancel a show.
Used to be there'd always be somebody in the works, right? There's somebody just waiting to take your job. Nobody wants this bullshit job anymore because everybody knows it's useless. You're obsolete. All of you are fucking obsolete. They couldn't get rid of you fast enough.
Show, but still let it have one more live episode. I don't know if I've ever seen this happen before, okay?
Looks like he's trying to hold in a fart. Does he need to take a shit? Look at this evil grin. Look, it's like Gavin Newsom fucking face I can't stand. It's like, yeah, I'm full of shit. I don't give a fuck. I know I'm full of shit. But I'm hoping you're stupid enough not to notice it. No, we're not.
So here we are, together, in a super strange situation. So let's talk about it, okay? The phenomenal Reliable Sources producing team has been working around the clock on this special hour ever since Thursday.
They're all fired too. Oh, yeah, make sure we get the Apple product placement there. Make sure we know he's got an Apple laptop, just like every other libtard in this industry.
No one from CNN management has reviewed my script ahead of time.
Your script? Oh, good. God, what are you writing? What kind of coming of age fucking story are you fucking writing, you bald twerp?
You have no idea what I want to say. And as the control room very well knows, I typically go off script anyway, so I want to thank a few people and then tell you what's on my mind.
Not as barber.
First, I want to thank my wife.
Yes, it is Cringe. Notice the title of the show, Bob. It is Cringe. Yes, you're right. Thus, it belongs on the show. Correct? Correct.
This is a selfie that she snapped on the very first day.
Look how fucking bald he's then. Did you ever have hair, you fucking cocksucker? Jesus Christ, did somebody jizz in your hair and it'll fall out? What the fuck happened here? The fuck? No testosterone to be found. None. Never was. Never will be. This could be fucking hilarious. Give me more of this, please. Let me more Brian Stelter moments, please. For the sake of journalism.
Reviewed my script ahead of time. They have no
script. Can you imagine the movie he would fucking write? God. Let's see. Why are all these boys in the shower? Never mind. Just shoot it the way it's written.
idea what I want to say. And as the control room very well.
I'd like to thank the Academy. By the way, the Oscars are coming up this Sunday. Don't think I won't rip on that fucking bullshit, especially its host Jimmy Kimmel for the millionth time. It's like they really want nobody to watch that shit. They're gonna get the corporate man, Jimmy Kimmel, to host the ABC Oscars again. Yeah, that'll drive up the ratings. Get the most unfunny turd on fucking television to host the Oscars for the fifth time now. Again, just put a big title around the screen. Don't watch this shit.
Well, knows I typically go off script anyway, so I want to thank a few people and then tell you what's on my mind. First, I want to thank my wife.
Bob, the name of the show has always been Laugh At, Cringe At, Turn Off the News every fucking week. This is Cringe, thus it belongs. You see what I'm saying? And you can laugh at it if you like.
Wife. This is a selfie that
the overall message is turn it the fuck off.
She snapped on the very first day. The very first day.
I was hoping he was going to throw the laptop like a frisbee. I know, well, I'm sure Apple executives probably, gentle now, gentle. You're not mad at us. You're mad at your management.
They had the honor of hosting the show.
Look at this shit. Look at this motherfucking. He looks like he has AIDS. What the fuck? Doesn't he look like an AIDS patient from the 80s? What the fuck, you fucking cue ball head? God damn, it reminds me I haven't shot billiards in about 20 years when I see this. Hang on, let me hear that again. Let me hear the setup to this.
I thank my wife.
His wife? His fucking wife. His wife. Okay, not mail order bride at all, right? Fuck his wife. Okay, his fucking wife, just like Tom Cruise's wife.
No one from CNN management has reviewed my script ahead of time.
Yeah, I was hoping he would chuck that thing too. It's like, fuck you, Apple. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Where?
They have no idea what I want to say. And as the control room very well knows, I typically go off script anyway, so I want to thank
Because you can't read.
a few people and then tell you what's on my mind. First, I want to thank my wife. This is a selfie that she snapped on the very...
Okay. You know what's... Now it's even funnier, because I didn't even hear his setup. This is his wife. There he is. That's... God damn! Oh, he's so hot, huh? The fuck? It's like Bill Gates' wife is like, dude, really? Got all that money? Really? That really? What the fuck? I have AIDS, dude. Look at this. Look at this fucking cocksucker. Strong woman. Which one, though?
very first day.
I need a shot.
The very first day I had the honor of hosting the
I got
show.
one ready.
That was right before we were about to get married. Before all the kids, before all the craziness. But every Sunday I was here with you, my home team was working too. So thank you, Jamie. And to my kids, my amazing kids, you know, sometimes it feels like the only time they ever really want to play with me at home is when I'm running out the door to work. They're going to be in for a surprise this week, right?
His kids. His kids.
Thank you to Jeff Zucker.
His kids. He has kids. Or did he just swipe them off the street? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me right now? So, let me review. This fucking eunuch right here. This is his wife, right? His wife that just fell head over heels in love with that guy. And now he's putting his family on in front of the TV that nobody's watching, but, you know, no, they didn't ask for this, buddy.
So thank you, Jamie. And to my kids.
Thank you, Jamie, for beating my ass every fucking day like the little bitch that I am.
Kids, my amazing kids, you know, sometimes it feels like the only time they ever really want to play with me at home.
Never. Where's our real daddy?
Is when I'm running out the door to work.
Trying to find a resemblance here. That one, maybe. I don't know about that one. Somebody want to call Maury Povich and check that out for us.
They're going to be in for a surprise this week, right? Thank you to Jeff Zucker for believing in me. For
Jeff Zucker, the guy that they fired before you. The guy was so loaded with TDS, he was dragging the whole network down. And you hung in there. And then the new people said, you know what? Yeah, I think we'll kick your ass out too. And now, but we're going to force you to fire yourself on the air.
Having the back of this organization for so many years, for having my back through everything.
Who says this shit about somebody who fucking threw them out on their ass? Are you kidding me? Well, remember back in the day when they shot up the fucking place? Wouldn't that be funny if he did that? After he whined about gun control, he just came in and started firing. Wouldn't that be fucking hilarious? Yes, it would.
Even through the death threats.
Death threats. Death threats. Who sent him death threats? Nobody. Nobody watches, you bald fuck. Death threats. Mega, where, look at Trumpers, where, they want me to die. You did that on your own, sir.
Thank you to Amy and Tellis for calling me that day and asking me to try out for reliable sources. Thank you to Andrew Morse for letting me expand the Sunday show into a newsletter and a
They're all laughing their asses off here. Those are still employed there, by the way.
podcast and more.
What do you think is in this cup? Do you think there's coffee or what's going on in there? I think he's going out drinking.
And this might sound weird, but thank you to CNN's current boss, Chris Licht, for letting
Chris Licht, my rectum.
us say goodbye. Thank you to every.
Thanks to the boss that threw me out of my ass. Well, who the fuck does this? It's your last day. You say fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, and fuck you, and fuck your couch too.
Everyone at CNN Business for digital leadership. Thank you to my
digital leadership. What the fuck is he talking about? Here's all how old is this picture? Jesus Christ. Looks like fucking 1976, that fucking movie, Network or something. What is it called?
Hero of an executive producer, Jonathan Auerbach, and the producing team that makes this possible. Jamie.
I'm mad as hell. I'm not going to take it anymore.
Diane, Eden, April, I will do whatever I can to help you all in the future.
Oh, gee, please don't. Don't help us. Don't please. Please, for the love of God, don't fucking help us.
Thank you to the technical staff, the control room geniuses, the editors, the Florida
The control room geniuses. If they were geniuses, they would have turned it off and left the test pattern on.
directors, the PR people, the camera operators, the guest readers, the makeup artists. You
They all hate your guts. They're all laughing during the broadcast. We hear it loudly and clearly.
are CNN's sources of strength.
Strength. This guy couldn't lift a fucking Q-tip. Talk about strength.
Need strength. Some of you know.
They're still talking. They're still. You know how stand-up comedians, they always get upset when a bunch of people in the front row are talking during a set. There's people clearly talking during this taping. How unprofessional is this pile of stooges? Holy fuck.
I've been a media junkie for a long time.
I think junkie would have survived. Media, we didn't need. Junkie, yeah, we know. Oh, he's gonna do the Bill O'Reilly take the earpiece off. We'll do it live. Fuck it. We'll do it live. I'll write it. We'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks. Now, if he had done that, if he did a parody of that, I might have an ounce of respect for him. But no, he did this here, and he showed his wife and his kids. You guys don't sell the bullshit. I am telling you, you're not getting away with the bullshit.
I was the kid who spent his days building this
playing with himself, watching other kids,
school website and producing the school TV show. And deep down inside it,
look at oh, he told the boss off. He took the earpiece out so they can't talk to me anymore because he didn't want to hear them laughing. That's all he heard. You stupid bald prick.
I think I'm still that kid. I never.
You look like a penis in a suit.
Never thought I'd actually be on TV.
Uncircumcised penis at that.
I might have dreamed about it. I never thought it would happen. I just liked writing about TV. I know this is going to sound like BS, but I actually...
Yes, finally self-aware. Yes, it does. It does sound like BS. Oh, boy, does it.
I thought I didn't have enough hair to be on TV.
Well, clearly they overlooked that major flaw, didn't they? The toupee department was fired in the 90s.
I am just that kid who loves television and loves the internet.
We're not going to ask what kind of internet, are we?
And
Grindr
thinks that these are incredibly powerful forces in our society and believes that we need to interrogate that power and face it head on and figure out how to make these tools work for us and not against us.
Take a swig there, old Brian. Take a swig. You earned it, buddy.
That's what it's all about, right? That's what reliable sources have been about.
Oh, God, who's that ugly skank? Ugh. Jesus Christ, what the hell? What just walked out there? What is this? What is this? Well, what is that? The fuck is going on here? Good Lord almighty.
It's documented and dissected the changing media world for 30 years.
Yeah. Yeah, well, not much has changed, has it?
It's sour.
Thank you.
I mean, we're living through an era of dizzying change. We have supercomputers in our pocket. We are all members of the media.
It's been frying my balls ever since.
Now, that's probably the biggest change that's happened while this show was on the air. And by the way, that's why it's loony to say the media is the enemy of the people. The media...
Yes, they are. You are example number one, sir.
...is the people.
No, good fucking God, no. We are not this. We are not this. No. Do not compare us to you. We're not this. No. You are a freak.
People are flawed and opinionated and curious and hopeful and believing in accountability. And that's the watchword here. Accountability.
Never had it, never will.
So this show's going away, but there's going to be so many more. We need to...
Oh shit, was that an old hib up there? You fucking goober. Jesus Christ. What's the only difference? He got fatter. That's it. He got fatter and shorter. Otherwise, he's still a bald AIDS patient.
Okay, but there's going to be so many more. We need to have room for media criticism and debate and discussion, and we will. So much of the media ecosystem in 2022 is garbage, but so much of it is spectacular. The hard part's sorting out the treasure from the trash.
It's pretty easy, actually. There is no treasure. There's just lots of trash, sometimes piles and piles of trash. Oh, another bra with a mask. Oh, great.
These are thorny, complicated things. I know I didn't ever...
Did you say thorny or... That's serious, Brian Stelter, I guess. Tell me now. Oh, I have to be serious here. Excuse me. It's sour.
Never had all the answers. I didn't even always have all the questions. But it was the gift of a lifetime to get to confront these issues on international television with the backing of CNN. Here's what I do know. I know.
And you were one of the people responsible for bringing CNN down to the basement. Thank you, sir. Good fucking work.
It's not partisan to stand up for decency.
I like how the TV guide logo flew by, right? It's just as obsolete as he is.
And democracy and dialogue. It's not partisan.
Democracy. Oh, God. Is that Princess Diana? Eesh. Looks like after she hit the tunnel.
And to stand up to demagogues. It's required. It's patriotic. We must make sure we don't give platforms to those who are lying to our faces.
Like you just did? What the fuck? Make sure we don't give a platform to people lying to our faces, which is what he's been doing, what he's doing now, what he's always done. The fucking gaslighting is, Jesus Christ. Imagine the farts you could light with this kind of gaslighting. I need to take a shot. To the end of this bullshit, and hopefully the end of much more bullshit. 3, 2, 1. Cheers. Oh, God damn. I would say the balls of this guy, but let's face it. Well, how about the balls of this guy? Here's another one. Oh, shit. You thought CNN was loony. Oh, no. MSNBC cranks up the libtard dial up to whatever is past the maximum number. Princess Di. Right? That was Meryl Streep. Well, again, Meryl Streep looks like a train hitter in 1942. Okay? That ugly bitch has to show up in every stupid award show because it's Meryl Streep and she's so fucking wonderful. What is this? Again, talk about lowering the standards. We went, again, from actual news and actual news anchors to whatever the fuck this is. MSNBC, don't forget, used to be about computers and electronic news. That's why MS, Microsoft, NBC. That's what it was originally intended to do. Well, they moved well past that, and they just decided, hey, let's just be 100% libtard 100% of the time.
I'm really happy to have you here.
No erection again. Bet she got one, though.
So Super Tuesday, of course, is tomorrow.
So if you ever wanted to see a really ugly lesbian on crack, there you go.
State of the Union is on Thursday. On Friday, the leading Republican presidential candidate has invited to his home the authoritarian dictator of Hungary.
Yeah, the authority. I'm throwing in my little opinions, my little political opinions. Again, remember back in the day when they didn't do that shit? They just read the stupid fucking news. Nope, they can't. They just let you have to know, I'm a libtard and I'm fucking proud of it, and you should be too, or else you're engaging in disinformation.
For a visit?
Ugh, I can't people. Megan Rapinoe, this is Megan Rapinoe. I swear they're the same fucking person. When they think they're being clever and they have to smile in your face about it. Gavin Newsom, again, does the same fucking thing. And Brian Stelter and all the rest of these creeps, right? This is what passes for news. And they have to make sure they have a backdrop of a city back there to let you know they're serious.
It really is going to be a big week. Did you see the movie Black Panther?
No. Oh, there she is. Megan, strong woman. Well, this is not either one. Just letting you know.
When I heard about that movie, and in fact, when I saw the trailer for that movie, I thought, this is not my kind of movie. I'm not into superhero stuff at all.
Oh, are you allowed to say that, white lady? That might be kind of racist.
I'm not into, like, alternate worlds and...
Again, the balls on this one, right?
Magic elements and, things that give you superhuman powers.
Oh, the Kraken won? About fucking time. They've been, Kraken are not going to make the playoffs, Megan. Just thought you'd like to know.
And flying and stuff. Like, just not my thing. But I watched it anyway.
How many rails did she fucking put away before going on air? I mean, this is crackhead speak. Nobody should have this much fucking energy. This is artificial, 100%. It's they have her sit down, so you don't see the erection outline.
Anyway, and I absolutely loved it. I watched it one weekend, and then I went back the next weekend, and I watched it again. Black Panther is fantastic.
Oh yeah, she better cover her tracks there.
It's fantastic. I love it because it's black.
Even if you don't like movies like that, it's the
and I don't.
The first ever superhero movie to receive an Oscar nomination for Best Picture.
No, we know why.
Totally deserved it. I say that.
No. By the way, nothing up for Oscars ever deserves, especially nowadays. Holy shit! And again, we'll get into that next week because the lovely Jimmy Kimmel hosted Oscars are coming up this Sunday. I know you've all got your DVRs set to record that, and you're probably asking, what the fuck is a DVR?
That as a not superhero person, just a fantastic and landmark film.
Well, let's wait till they come out with a movie called The Amazing Marvel Lesbian. Okay, or maybe that's Wonder Woman. Wait, Wonder Woman was DC. Right? I get all that shit mixed up. I don't give a fuck about superhero movies.
Is the serving Republican Lieutenant Governor of North Carolina on that movie, on Black Panther?
Think she stands up to pee? Yep.
He says it is, quote, created by an agnostic Jew and put to film by...
You think she could not fuck with her fucking mic? Jesus Christ. No professionalism. What the? It's just activism, no professionalism. And who actually sits and watches this ugly thing?
By a satanic Marxist. He calls it, quote, this trash that was only created to pull the shekels out of your Schwarze pockets.
Is the Jew wrong? No. That's why all movies are made, by the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Republican Lieutenant Governor of North Carolina.
Yes, let's shame him because he's a Republican and he's Jewish. And
in an industry run by Jewish people, all of a sudden we don't like Jewish people because free Palestine or some such clown world, everybody. Clown motherfucking world.
Tomorrow on Super Tuesday, he's actually going to be running in the North Carolina primary to try to become his party's nominee for governor of the...
For governor. Did you hear that? For governor. Make sure you see my body language here to make sure to hammer the points home. My governor. Oh my God. Again, they used to just read the fucking news, right? These guys just read the fucking news. They didn't give their opinion of it. They just fucking read it, which is what you're supposed to fucking do.
Reward money for the Los Angeles Strangler will total...
He didn't wonder aloud, was the Los Angeles... I'll bet the Los Angeles Strangler was a Republican, huh? No. They didn't do that back then. They do now, though.
The great state of North Carolina. Here he...
Always blinking, always smirking. We're supposed to take this piece of shit seriously? He had no problem finding the toupee department. Why couldn't Brian Stelter find one?
He is calling survivors of school gun massacres, quote, media prostitutes, as in prostitutes, but prostitutes. He calls them spoiled little bastards who need...
Keith Olbermann has done all the same shit, but he's a libtard, so it's okay.
Just shut up. Again, this is for kids who lived through a school shooting. 17 of their classmates. They need to shut up. He calls public school teachers, quote, wicked people.
It's not wrong.
And not for nothing, he says this about the Holocaust. He says, quote, Hitler disarming millions of Jews and then marching them off to concentration camps is a bunch of hogwash. He is the...
Fake outrage in 3, 2.
Republican Party's leading candidate to be their...
I'm an elitist. Good God, you imagine having to stare at that for more than 10 seconds? Yikes.
Party's nominee.
Just fucking made me go blind.
For governor of the state of North Carolina. He will be on the ballot tomorrow in that state. He's already lieutenant governor in North Carolina.
So, do you live in North Carolina? I never understood this. Who gives a shit? I only live in one state. And I've traveled around, and by the way, when I travel, I don't give a two rats' asses who the fucking governor is. I don't live there. Has no effect on my life whatsoever. But they always bitch about, all the southern states, all the Republican states, right? Alabama, North Carolina. Blue no matter who. Blue no matter who. Again, it's supposed to be a news anchor. News.
On Friday in Florida.
Florida? Ron DeSantis. Where? They banned all the gay books from the fucking schools. Where?
I have two of them shoved up my ass right now.
Republicans in that state legislature passed yet another new law to restrict any teaching about racism in the United States.
Yeah, you love teaching about racism. You love dreaming up racism when there isn't any. You white man, you.
This happened just this past Friday, just a couple days ago on Friday, in Florida. And in the debate over this new Florida bill...
Okay, do you live in fucking Florida? No. Then what the fuck is the big deal? You're from New York. Your state's burning in hell right now, and I couldn't be happier about it.
One Republican Florida state representative said that...
Off-Brad Golf, that's our friend AA Aaron. What's up, buddy? Nice to see you back in here.
That while this bill overall will restrict...
Her white privilege is showing. Did you misgender it? I think it's a he. I think it's a he, him, they, zimzer or something.
Teaching about racism and things like slavery in Florida. He said that...
Yeah, how about teaching math and reading? How about starting with that? Not the liberal obsession with race relations.
There is...
And how they want to destroy them.
One specific thing that he wanted to make sure is included in public education in Florida from here on out. He said while he supports this bill...
This is news. This is news. Again, it went from Hal Fishman with a baritone voice talking about the Hillside Strangler.
Total 140.
And not ever once mentioning his political affiliation or any shit like that.
$1,000 by tomorrow if all the money proposed is actually approved.
No shiny bald head. He slapped a toupee on there and proud to do it. And then we go to...
Where? Republicans? Where?
Florida after the state...
DeSantis says black people benefit from slavery by learning skills like being a blacksmith. I'm sure that was taken... Being a blacksmith... That's too fucking funny of a headline, by the way.
State's Republican governor tried to claim during his...
From the Washington Post. Yeah, not biased at all. You gotta see where they get their fucking clips from. Oh, God. Ew. That's all she did. Where Republicans? Where Trump? Where Republicans? Where Trump? Where Republicans? Where Trump? Where Republicans? Where Trump? Oh, there's some where Trump. Here comes a where Trump. Look at that. Look. Durr! This is a news anchor? What is this? Where did this come from? How long of a neck do you fucking have, you giraffe? Jesus Christ. Do you have a bucket of hay off camera above your head there? Just asking.
Well, he keeps going with it.
Putin, has so little...
Where Trump? Where? Yeah, that's the whole show. That's it. Now this fucking jack-off, remember this asshole, Keith Olbermann? Let me tell you something about Keith Olbermann. Speaking of Channel 5, he was on Channel 5 with these guys in the 80s. He was the newscaster after Stu Dahan left. Stu Dahan, if you remember the movie Fast Times at Richmond High, and Spicoli had that dream sequence where he won a surfing competition, and Stu Dahan was the anchor that interviewed him. He was the the sports anchor on KTLA Channel 5 with these guys. And then after him, it was Keith Olbermann. Keith Olbermann, this fucking derelict right here, who's wah Trump 100% of the time. He used to be on MSNBC, and now he's explaining here in 2011 why he left cable news. He got no fucking ratings because he was a raving lunatic.
It's just too much for me. But your support and loyalty, and if I may use the word insistence, ultimately required that I keep going. This may be the only television program wherein the host was much more in awe of the audience than vice versa.
Again, back in the day, they used to just fire your ass. You didn't have a final show. Now they have to fire themselves on the air. Well, that guy turned into that guy. Waaah He's on Twitter. Waaah Trump, Waaah Trump, Waaah Trump. He's got a podcast. Waaah Trump. Look what he looks like. He looks like our friend Stephen Colbert when he goes Waaah Trump, right? Right? Look at that. Look at that. Look at these unhinged fucking dick faces, right? Fucking yeah, these are late night comedian. Waaah Trump. News anchor. Waaah Trump. Remember this fucking bullshit?
And I would like to point out that in all 7 of his cases, no one doubts that he did these things.
Huh. Why do they all look like that? Why do they all look like that? Huh? Same guy, right? Same fucking guy. Same material. Same fucking guy. They all turn into their mothers, don't they? Howard Stern, I'm looking at you.
And for more on this, we're joined by Howard Kurtz. He's the Washington bureau chief for the Daily Beast and host of CNN's Reliable Sources. And Howie, I know you've been working on this.
So he was the host before Brian Stelter. Yeah. I don't know if that's a step up or a step down. So it's a story about why really there's such a slow news day. They all have to get out and say why Keith Olbermann left cable. Who fucking cares? Oh my God. What a bunch of fucking clown ass bullshit. Well, there you go. More examples of why you should turn off the news then and should have kept it off a long time ago, but did it evolve? No. It regressed. Went downhill. So, let's do what we always like to do around here, around the end of the show, and laugh at some weirdos. Okay, via Libs of TikTok. Okay. And there ain't no shortage of those, is there? Turn to guns! What's up? Apparently, Doritos has a new campaign in Spain, and they need some transgenders to sell tortilla chips. Is this going to catch on? Let's find out.
Perfecta no es fácil, pero te acabas acostumbrando.
No soy nada de eso. O sea, ¿qué pasa? No soy perfecta. Estoy súper orgullosa de mí, de ser totalmente quien yo soy y no oprimirme por nada del mundo.
¿Te pasa mucho que te toman por el pito del sereno?
Siempre. He estado en clases, he estado en charlas y a mis profesores directamente ni me han...
Yeah, I wasn't completely sold on Doritos until a couple of trannies spoke Spanish and said, yeah, this shit good.
Me he escuchado, me han dicho directamente que no me metan física porque es una carrera muy difícil y hay muchos tíos.
What's next? They're going to talk about how Tucker Carlson and every intern left their networks. Pretty much have done that, yeah. Pretty much.
¿Te has enfrentado como a más descalificaciones en las redes sociales que en tu día a día?
Sí.
Es que yo creo que
claro,
la gente
la
en
cara,
persona...
Tía. No van a decirte
no
nada.
Hacer nada.
Total.
¿Algún consejito?
Yo el consejito que le voy a dar a todo el mundo siempre y que es el que yo me llevo aplicando siempre es que seas tú misma. Con lo que estamos grabando hoy, Dorito lo lleva al pie de la letra. Atrévete a hacer lo que te dé la gana y que no tengas miedo de lo que la gente pueda opinar, ¿no? La gente me da igual. Un besito para la gente.
Well, it's nice to see that the weirdos have expanded across the globe now. It's not just us. That's not fucking great. The dude colored his hair with Doritos. Yeah, I think it was which flavor do you suppose it was? The Cool Ranch?
Ser perfecta no es fácil.
Oh boy, well, yeah, keep destroying brands with this horse shit. Keep it up, guys.
Pero te acabas
You're doing a
acostumbrando.
wonderful job. God damn. They just can't help themselves, can they? This guy holds a Diversity Saturday event to celebrate LGBTQ pride. He's bribing kids to come by offering them free toys. God. They don't even hide it. This is how desperate they are to sexualize their kids. Huh. Well, here's Brian Stelter's dad, apparently. Okay. Here we go. Not a creeper at all, right? Rocket Blast! What's up?
Also, we got a special for since it's our first Diversity Saturday. We put aside 25 of our.
The sounds don't seem to match the lips. Am I watching an old Godzilla movie, or what the fuck's going on here?
Bluetooth teddy bears. They're speakers. They're very loud. They're very cute, and there are 25 of them we're giving away free to
I don't want to hear this old guy saying anything is very cute. All right. Arrest him immediately.
Kids under 12. So remember, the first 25 kids that come out there and get the teddy bear, it's absolutely free. We've also have them for sale as well, and a lot of other good things.
How much is the blowjob?
At our vendor stand. We'll have several other vendors out there as well. If you would like to be a vendor for this event, please contact. Also,
no, I would not.
We got a special since it's our first Diversity Saturday. We put aside 25
big glasses. Check.
Of our Bluetooth teddy bears. They're speakers. They're very loud. They're very cute. And there are 25 of them we're giving away free to kids under 12. So remember, the first 25 kids that come out there and get the teddy bear, it's absolutely free. We've also have them for sale as well, and a lot of other good things at our vendor stand. We'll have several other vendors out there as well. If you
They love the children's, don't they? They love
like
the fucking children's. Holy fucking shit. You used to know when to just arrest people immediately. You knew the signs. We seem to ignore the signs now. Hang on, we're looking for one. High school girls basketball team with a trans player is 17-1 this season. Yeah, there it is. Right. Looks like Howard Stern. Holy shit. Yeah. Let's just keep doing this. There's nothing to see here. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. Brad, can you give me your thoughts on why these freaks are so obsessed with sexualizing children? It's part of the globalist agenda. The globalists are freaks, all right? The globalists are billionaire freaks, and they are recruiting the outside freaks to do their bidding. You know what I mean? In other words, the weirdos like that there are the Soroses of the world, the Bill Gates. They are the real freaks, all right? And they have a lot of power and a lot of money. And they are behind all of this fucking nonsense. The destruction of Western civilization is what they want. And the freaks are willing participants. That is for sure. Again, anything for social media clout, they are in 100%. Twisted, welcome back. What do we got here? The libs are losing their minds because Trump wasn't removed from the ballot. Oh God, here's Waaah Trump. This could well be Rachel Maddow. But here's an unpaid Rachel Maddow. And again, they all see the news and they all have to react to it. And here is her reaction.
Welcome to Monday. Supreme Court, the illegitimate.
NBC, yes. Of course, very credible news source there.
Untrustworthy Christian national.
Can't even afford a green screen. Yeah, nice job, lady.
Supreme Court went to bat for Donald Trump today.
Yeah, because it's not up to a state to kick a presidential candidate off the fucking ballot because they don't like him. Too fucking bad you don't like him. They don't like anybody. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean they can't be on the ballot.
We knew they would. This will probably...
And I guarantee you she does not live in Colorado. She's another one of these fucking whiners that just reacts to a headline, doesn't live in Colorado, does not affect her in any fucking way, shape, or form, but has to go, where, because... I can go where. Hey, freedom of speech, true, but you're a fucking retard, true.
We extend on to other states that have deemed him an insurrectionist and kicked them off.
Insurrectionist. God. Again, they just echo. It's the echo chamber. You know what I mean? They have no fucking minds of their own. They just echo whatever the stupid ass Rachel Maddows and Brian Stelter types of the world and the It's Sours have to fucking say. They think they're being with it by getting on TikTok and going, where? I could say where too, where? And they're always butt ugly. They always clearly have nothing going on in life. Always, 100%, always.
of their ballots. And then Alan Weisselberg just turned himself in to the Manhattan District Attorney for criminal charges of perjury for lying last year during the civil trial. I mean, I'm home with my daughter sick today, so...
Daughter, poor daughter. Sick? Oh, what do you got, the vid? Where's your mask? Where's your face diaper that you love so much?
I'm just gonna sit on the couch and watch the news, the bad news, roll.
Yeah, just keep watching that news and fill your empty head with even more horseshit. Good job, you fucking brainless sheep. Jesus Christ. They just react to the news. They're not doing it the right way. I am. What do we got here? Oh my. Meet Jeffrey Tagg. He's an assistant principal at Butler Middle School in Waukesha. I guess that's Wisconsin. He thinks parents shouldn't have a say in their kids' education, and the community is not, and the community and the not the parent is, and the community and not the parent is responsible for the children's education. And what do they look like? Oh, what do you think they look like? There you go. His Prince Charming, his Cinderella. Yeah, there you go. Always coming after the children's. A Texas man wearing a kilt was arrested after he was caught on camera taking items off a shelf and sticking them in his butt. It's probably the last guy that we just saw, actually. Let's see what we got here. The suspect was actually arrested, though. That's rare these days, right?
But not that. The same day, different dealer.
Golden received a call from a dealer who sent her surveillance video of their section. Cameras show a man in a tank top and kilt grab a...
No, it's a woman. Strong woman. It's a woman. 100% woman. They would say.
Kitchen fork or spoon from a display. He then walks over to the other side. His hand stays behind him for a while. He's then seen placing the item back on the
Twisted's having an artist block, so she came to this show. This'll help.
Shelf.
I realized when he put them back.
Here's a guy sticking stuff up his butt to steal them.
That he wasn't trying to steal them. He was...
Did he put wind chimes up his ass? Would that be fucking funny? Where's that noise coming from, sir? I farted.
Doing other things with them.
In another section, a closer look. He grabs another item, shoves it underneath
strong woman
the kilt, and puts it back. The merchandise is valued at around $200. He was also accompanied by a...
What's going on here?
Female companion. Employees say they were there for hours but didn't buy anything.
They were put back in the
Stunning and brave. Right off the women's basketball team, right?
Space that he got them. There was no obvious markings.
It was
he did shit on him.
Reported to police. Officers told the store to call if he shows up again. Golden found out the man's been spotted in other antique stores in Galveston and Tomball. She
shoving antiques up his ass. Ouch, that's gotta hurt. Those things are sharp, some of those things.
Shared his photos throughout the area.
I hope he gets what he deserves.
Splitters in his ass.
I don't really know.
Will they pass the sniff test? Jesus Christ.
But all I know is he needs to be caught and stopped.
I mean, gay guys do love antiques, right? I mean, killing two birds here. He loves antiques and he loves putting stuff up his ass. It's a win-win for this motherfucker, right?
The 8th was a normal day at this spring...
Smell my fingers, pull my fingers, and then smell them.
...antique store. Until cameras caught the moment a customer in a kilt took a liking to certain items on the shelf.
I had to watch it a couple of times just to be sure that I knew what I was looking at.
Susan Golden has managed the 85,000 square foot shop for 20 years.
I've seen...
It would have to be a white guy. Oh, God damn it, white people.
Quite a few different things here, but not that. The same day, different dealer.
Golden received a call from a dealer who sent her surveillance video of their section. Cameras show a man in a tank top and kilt grab a kitchen fork or spoon from
a fork in his ass. Oh my God. What's he gonna put up there? A 5-course meal after that?
display. He then walks over to the other side. His hand stays behind him for a while.
I just tried to see the stuff that he stuck up there. I didn't get a good look at it the first time.
He's then seen placing the item back on the shelf.
I realized.
Oh, God damn it. I didn't catch that last time. He fucking put it up his ass and then he put it back. I mean, we get mad when we see the motherfuckers like licking the ice cream out of the container and then putting that back. This guy stuck shit up his ass and then put it back. The fuck, man? Of course, he put something brown up there. You think he wouldn't notice, right?
When he put them back, that he wasn't trying to steal them. He was doing other things with them.
In another section, a closer look. He
should have put the camera up his ass so he wouldn't be seen. Why did he think of that?
Grabs another item, shoves it underneath the kilt, and puts it back.
He's digging up there, man. Is he going to put the chessboard up there? Fucking Chaos will never have the same game again after that.
The merchandise is valued at around $200. He was also accompanied by a...
Looks like somebody's giving him a blowy right there. What's going on there, Grandma? Jesus.
Ah, this'll calm him down. Won't put so much stuff up there.
Female companion. Employees say they were there for hours but didn't buy anything.
They were put back
They should make him dance and try to shake all that stuff out of him.
in the space that he got them.
Oh, I love to dance. Excuse me.
There was no obvious markings.
It was reported to police. Officers told the store to call if he shows up again.
Notice that, yeah, they don't do this at Walmart, do they? Oh, yes, they do.
Golden found out the
employees do it there.
Man's been spotted in other antique stores in Galveston and Tomball. She shared his photos throughout the area.
I hope he
Yeah, hours, right? God damn. Must have lubed it up probably, something fierce before he went in that store.
gets what he deserves. I
stick a fork in it, right? It's not done yet.
I don't really know, but all I know is he needs to be caught.
Jesus Christ. That's in your state, Twisted. You should be so proud. Holy fuck. Wow.
And
we gotta top that one. Jesus. This is a drag show at the Mall of America. Oh, goody. The drag queen's name was Dick Von Dyke. Hey, that made me laugh. It's shot from high up, though, so it's not really... I don't want to see a drag queen jumping around. Oh, hang on. Oh, here's a weirdo whining about something in his car or her car. Or... here we go. What do we got here? Let's find out. That'll be fun at the TSA screening, right? Here we go. What's going on here?
And you go, here is the update on the interview I just had.
With all that shit in your face? Yeah, I can't imagine how that went. Unless the circus was in town, then you might be okay.
So I walk in, and this older guy is at a desk, and he looks me up and down, and I go, hi.
No, it's not gay at all. Everybody, is there anybody, god damn it, with fucking testosterone anywhere in their body now? No, apparently not.
Hi, I'm, full name. I'm here for the interview. And he goes, you're...
Galveston's an island. Oh, it doesn't count? Okay, Twisted. Okay. I mean, I swear it says on the envelopes Galveston, Texas, so I think it does.
Full name, and I go, yep, that's me. He seemed...
I mean, we have Catalina Island here, and it's still Avalon, California, so just saying.
A little disappointed for some reason, but I was trying to keep it cheerful and, see if I still have my chance, I guess.
Does everybody have to do Does everybody have to do this? Does everybody have to talk like this now? Jesus fucking Christ!
There's got to be a man somewhere. Somewhere in Gen Z, there's got to be an actual man. Right? Anywhere? anywhere?
But no, it turns out all of a sudden he actually hired someone and had this whole elaborate backstory for this person that he supposedly just hired and is giving a try. But if that elaborate, totally real person doesn't work out, guess who's getting a call?
Welcome to Walmart. Yeah. Okay. You should be so fucking proud.
That's right, me. I'm the second choice. That's totally gonna happen when this very real person doesn't work out.
So nobody was there to tell you that this shit here, the fuck's wrong with you? You fucking retard. What are you doing? What are you doing? Huh? Is this necessary? Really? All this fucking shit here? Again, twisted. This is not a knock on your piercings or anything like that. This is not the same thing here. We're talking, that's apples and oranges. All right. This is some bullshit right here. All right. It works on some people. Not here. Not fucking here. That is mental illness, and then some. ER nurse suggests, one of these real nurses, right, that she's purposely mean to police officers in the ER. How cops could be assured they will get quality treatment. This is a nurse. Okay. I always have my suspicions when these TikTok nurses show up, and they look like this here. Now, I would expect somebody like that to work at Jack in the Box. Not the ER. And thank you for taking the mask off to talk. Now, how brave of you.
I don't know.
And I can't change.
Well, here's some more cringe for you, Bob, if you stuck around.
Even if I tried, even if I wanted to,
I don't know.
and I can't change. Even if I tried, even.
Okay, finding a purpose for this? Not finding one. You are a hot fucking mess. And you can't even say diversity hire at this point. I mean, what the fuck? What? Why? What? Why? Everything about this is cringe. Especially the music. You shouldn't even know what that song is. Good. What? Again, when did the spaceship Looney Tunes fucking crash land and unleash its populace? This man is being celebrated for flaunting his fetish for women's clothing to work. Okay. I mean, being normal. Being normal is the new cool, I guess, isn't it? Well, I'm the coolest motherfucker there is in that case. It continues.
A man is challenging gender stereotypes by rocking a skirt and heels, saying...
Notice he had a face diaper on outside. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Let me fix the picture here. You can't see it. There it is. Yeah. I am not afraid to go out in a dress and have my schlong hang up. I am afraid of the bullfuck virus. Okay.
Gender stereotypes by rocking a skirt and heels, saying he wants to prove clothes have no gender. The 61-year-old robotics engineering man.
Then what department in the store did he buy those clothes in? And don't give me the gender-neutral department bullshit.
Manager Mark Bryan, who prides himself on his hybrid style.
Dudes dressed like this in Cali, only two specific parts of it. This is not the rest of the state.
Says his eclectic dress sense came about after he became bored with traditional male.
By the way, is this Cali or is this fucking, where is it? They didn't even say where this was, did they? What the fuck? He is an alien. They look like, I knew it. alien gay takeover.
Clothing in 2015. He said
Strong. Woo! Jesus Christ. Yeah. Got Texas uniform on. You sure he's not from? Maybe he's from Galveston, so maybe he doesn't count.
the only time he's not wearing heels is on the football pitch, and his proud wife says he wears higher
His proud wife, just like Brian Stelter's proud wife, right? Okay.
heels than she does and looks amazing.
It feels like stop dissing Cali, Twisted. God damn it. It ain't like that most of the time here.
A man
Maybe West Hollywood.
is challenging gender stereotypes by rocking a skirt and heels, saying he wants to prove clothes have no gender. The 61-year-old robotics engineering manager, Mark Bryan,
Meanwhile, all the women are saying, yeah, high heels and bras and shit are uncomfortable. But this guy has no problem with them.
who prides himself on his
Area 22.
hybrid style, says his eclectic dress sense came about after he became bored with tradition.
I mean, can't they just be gay? They just can't be gay. No, that's not enough.
Traditional male clothing in 2015. He says the only time he's not wearing heels is on the football pitch, and his proud wife says he wears higher heels.
Texas Tech, there you go. Couldn't make the football team, also couldn't make the cheerleading squad. He is a 0.
Than she does and looks amazing. A man
I hate Clown World
is
so much. Let's see what we got here. I'm looking for one. A lot of these tend to repeat. Oh, what's this? Leftists are undermining the movie Cabrini and the true story of her journey as an immigrant to America because it's produced by the same people who made Sound of Freedom. They don't want child sex trafficking exposed. They don't like faith-based movies. Okay, here's some libtard with big glasses and whining about some fucking movie. Okay, that she didn't see, of course. It comes out on International Women's Day, though. I'm sure she noticed that.
I was walking past the movie theater and I stopped because I saw this poster and I was like, wow.
Oh, she's talking a million miles an hour. Another crackhead, just like Rachel Maddow.
I was walking past the movie theater and I stopped because I saw this poster and I was like, wow, are they making a movie about Mother Cabrini? She's one of my favorites. Now, once I got home, I went to look this movie up, and what I had originally missed is this right here, the director of Sound of Freedom.
Where? Oh my God! You know, they're told everything about what they hate, what the wah about, what the like, which is nothing, unless it's liberal policies. Big fucking glasses. What is that? Why is this a required look? I don't understand this fucking shit.
Now, here's the thing. If you're not familiar with that movie, that is a QAnon human
QAnon human trafficking movie. Again, that you didn't see. By the way, there's no such thing as QAnon. That was made up by the fucking the feds.
Trafficking movie. Now, I admit I have not seen Sound of Freedom.
Then what are you bitching about? If you haven't seen it, then what are you bitching about? Somebody told me I should hate it, so I hate it. They're such goddamn fucking puppets. Why don't you see it to determine whether you like it or not? No, you're not allowed to because you're a fucking libtard.
Mostly because I am
Pixie Stitch! What are you cooking? I'm starving to death. Please make me something immediately. A sandwich, anything. Bacon and eggs, anything. I'm starving.
Deeply uninterested in watching anything, even remotely.
Even a TV dinner. I don't even care. Just cook it up and give it to me. Please. Thank you. Next 10 minutes.
Associated with QAnon. I really don't understand why these
Yep, the Kage glasses are there. QAnon, where? Everything I read on the news, where? QAnon, where?
QAnon folks feel the need, and really this is something that I see coming up with the kind of like tradcath conversation.
Doesn't she sound like a load of laughs? Jesus Christ, she could kill a boner in about a 10-yard radius.
It just shows a deep misunderstanding of Mother Cabrini and other saints like her, right? She's the
You didn't see the goddamn Sound of Freedom. Again, they don't see any of this stuff. They're just told to bitch about it, so they do.
patron saint of immigrants. She comes
Meatloaf and au gratin potatoes? God damn, I would tear the fuck up. Tear that the fuck up. Holy shit.
over in the 19th century from Italy.
Beef and broccoli, I would also tear it. God damn, you guys are killing me here. Holy shit.
To
My
America.
stomach is growling. I'm trying not to catch it on the mic.
Specifically to provide social services to people who do not have them, right? There is a long legacy.
Do you think what do you think she enjoys? What do you think this lady actually enjoys? Anything in life other than feeding cats? I mean, what do you think she'd actually enjoy? She would actually come out, oh, I'm really excited about this. She sounds like such a goddamn Debbie fucking Downer about everything.
Where? It's from the director of Sound of Freedom, a movie I never saw, but where QAnon? Where?
Jesus fucking Christ, they're goddamn miserable bastards, aren't they?
With many Catholic saints that are about social.
I'd tell you what, Twist. I would put your beef with broccoli on top of the meatloaf and au gratin potatoes, and I would stick my fucking the plate in my face. I'm telling you, holy fuck, you guys are killing me.
Justice. That's her whole deal. And that's a lot of Catholic saints' deal. And I find it really disconcerting and really ignorant.
When was the last time she laid? Never? Yeah, I agree.
To be taking the image of this woman who is specifically devoted her life to caring for others in a way that was about social equality.
Oh, God almighty. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck with these people? Just addicted to the horse shit. Just fuck their whole mind up, right? They don't ever enjoy anything in life. Anything is, where the director of a movie I never saw is going to direct this movie. Where, QAnon, where? That should be upset about shit you don't even understand or even exists.
And to put her as the face of this, like...
Just get a big plate and eat it like good buffet food. Yeah, you're right about that. I would snarf that up for sure.
Conservative nonsense. Even worse, when you look it up, you look up the summary, right? This is what it says. That she goes on to become, quote, one of the greatest entrepreneurs in American history. What does that even mean? It's not what's happening, right? She goes on to found a bunch of hospitals and orphanages to take care of people.
Oh, take that, you conservative retard. Oh, did I say retard? Sorry, I apologize.
I wouldn't necessarily call that an entrepreneurship.
She like moonlighting as the woke remake of Velma. Oh, right. Boy, did she miss an opportunity.
What is going on?
Then tear her lubed vibrator once she got right off the set because he was the wrong color. All right.
On here. Please don't see this movie.
Yeah, well, don't worry. You didn't see the other movie, so why would you see this one, you stupid moron?
Don't see a movie I'm never going to see anyway.
Well, by the way, when a bunch of people like you say don't see a movie, you know what they do? They go see the fucking movie, you dumb fuck. Idiot libtards. Oh, my. Don't see this movie because some ugly broad in big glasses said not to. Okay, I'll go right out and see it right away. Thank you very much. All right, we got any more? Got any more of this? One more, please. I already saw the weirdo nurse. Oh, what is this? What are the odds that one family has 4 kids who are all trans? Oh dear. This is gonna make this is gonna make everybody angry. So why don't we end with this one, shall we? Okay. Hit it. Sad piano music. Check. Already got Grande glasses on. Check. In 2022, our twin daughters came to us and told us they didn't feel like the genders they were given were truly them. That means Mama decided that shit. We all know that. And do we get to see what Mama looks like? Let's find out. Our son told us he was transgender, and our child told us that he didn't feel like a boy or a girl. This is a whole short bus full of mental illness. They all look inbred to me. I think that's the real problem. Face diaper on. Check. Another one. Check. That sure looks like Portland, Oregon, doesn't it?
There is a house built out of stone.
Let's have the suckiest music we can find, too. Check.
Wooden floors,
It's like, sounds like Randy Newman going through a wood chipper.
walls and windows.
I trusted them, and from that day, our family changed in the most beautiful way. So, okay, so all the boys decide they want to be girls, all the girls decide they want to be boys, and the parents are not in jail. Could be the BPA from the plastic. A really, really thick plastic.
Tables and chairs warmed by all.
Get your booster shots. Get your boosters. Come on. Oh, it's Coldplay? Oh, Christ. Great. Now I can't play it. Better turn down the fucking, I better turn the volume down now. Oh, God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. Thanks for telling me that, or I would have left it running longer. Why do you know that it's Coldplay, Bacon? I should probably ask that. All right, I'm not playing the music from here on out. Probably it sucks. That'd be the main reason not to play it. People said we were crazy to listen to them. They are just kids. Yeah, no, the kids ain't saying this shit. You fucking crazy, hippie, dopey parents are fucking saying this shit. I'm surprised they didn't have the dog fucking get gender reassignment surgery. You know that's coming too, right? Rover wanted to be Rovette. Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya. Wait a minute. He used to be a Rottweiler, now it's a French Poodle. Fuck happened here? It's been 2 years today, and my children are thriving. They are happy and free to be their true self. Or this could be a load of complete horseshit. They just took regular kids and they put these fucking captions under there as if all of this really happened, just to make all the libtards and the wokies go, oh my god. Coldplay is good, and I wouldn't even agree with that. I don't want to hear Coldplay ever in my life. Thank you. These kids are tardy more than anything. I don't know if trans is the least of their problem. Oh, the glasses, there you go. We got already got the required attire on. Which bathroom do we use, Ma? Huh? That's a urinal? Ew. I know, Twisted. We won't hold it against you. This time. The dog identifies as a cat. Hey, we're almost there in Clown World. We're practically there, right? Today it'll be a cat, tomorrow it'll be a turtle. God knows what else. Usually dogs don't want to get neutered. Now he didn't mind. Thanks, Ma, Dad. I don't know. It's not the short bus, it's the short minivan. Star Wars hat. Yeah, that's a pretty good analogy for where Star Wars went these days. Yeah, put the necklace on the boy, just drive the point home. Pixie, I don't like Coldplay, but it's not their fault. It's because my douchebag brother played it all the time. Is your brother still your brother, or did he become a sister? I'm just asking, because I don't know one straight man that fucking listens to fucking Coldplay. Move on? Okay, it's over. There you go, General. Lucky you. It's over. Holy shit. What a... Again, it's social media. It's about as believable as the mainstream media these days. You could just figure, okay, they just put a bunch of tranny captions over it, over an actual real family, and called it all that. But these days, Jesus Christ, satire reality is blended. What do we got here? MSNBC guest who's a professor at UMBC says white rural voters are threat to democracy. Oh, that old fucking hat again. All right. Oh. And of course it's on MSNBC, the most communist of the useless news networks. So you got two white tools talking about how bad white people are. Yada fucking yada yada.
Because they like Trump. Where?
Brother and sister, brother and fucker. What's going on here? Again, another poor excuse for a news anchor. Oh yeah, I got all this shit in the way here. And we'll move it over. Democrats? Yes, agreed. QAnon again. By the way, there's nothing wrong with being eliciting conspiracies, you know what I mean? Because a lot of them have come true, haven't they, you fucking weirdo? Look at these two. Fucking... Yeah, they look normal. Let them tell. Let these two white people tell you how bad white people are. Yeah. Yeah. By the way, you guys are all election deniers in those Hillary Clinton days, weren't you? So it's wrong to question things. Yeah, we should all just eat up the narrative and shove it up our ass. Yeah, I know, you fucking two fags. Pixie, my brother hasn't talked to me in almost 16 years. Oh, why not? Along with my mom and little sister, but what the fuck, man? Pixie's awesome. Who'd not want to talk to Pixie? Sounds like somebody has a lot of background in this shit. What are you all into there? Democrats? Yeah, sounds exactly what they would do. Why we need that sweeping shot, I don't know. Like we need to see the back of their heads or something. Retard bitch. Yeah, they're missing it. God, again, that's passes for news. That's what fucking passes for news. Joke. All right, well, that was lame. Let's gotta do something better than that. Banks are saying, you vote for anybody but Biden. You're one of that. Fuck you. It's hard to beat that guy shoving stuff up his ass. I should have ended it there. Pro-Palestinian protesters reportedly replaced the American flag with a Palestinian flag in San Francisco. Oh, duh. What's still going on about that Free Palestine horseshit? Hang on. What is this? Here's kids sucking on toes of... Why are they sucking on toes? This happened at DC Antlers. Whatever that is. Students sucked on the toes of adults during a school fundraising event. What in the actual fuck? Well, let's see how Joe Biden gets a boner today. When is that meteor coming that's going to destroy the Earth? That going to hit us anytime soon? Because, it's a bit overdue, wouldn't you think? I remember the worst thing in gym class used to be you'd hope the PE teacher doesn't watch you in the shower, but now we got this going on. Oh, so the audio's turned out. Oh, Bacon, you didn't really want to listen to that horse shit anyway, did you? Didn't really matter what those goofballs had to say. Thanks for reminding me, though. I could hear it, but yeah, the monitor was down. You're right. There's got a bunch of kids sucking adults' toes, like. And somebody taped it. Oh goddamn! Well, shit. Well, thank God we live in the world we live in. Isn't that great? Fucking A. A theater in the UK is having black-only nights where only black people can come to feel safe from white people. Oh my God! White people are scary. Yeah, maybe in England. Okay, let's see this fucking nonsense, and then we'll call it a night, shall we? 'Cause I gotta get up early in the morning.
No one is saying that by inviting black audiences here, you were uninvited.
On Broadway, there were nights where...
Good God damn. English women continue to be ugly. News at 11.
Tickets were only sold to people who identified as black. Are you going to do that in the West End?
I'm so excited to, yeah.
You are?
Yeah. I mean, I think that one of the things that we have to remember is that people have to...
Doesn't sound English.
Be radically invited into...
Radically, yeah. You said a mouthful.
A space to know that they belong there. And in most of our...
You know... I've seen all black rap shows, all right, where there's maybe 4 white people at most. I didn't feel not welcome. Hey, everybody who was into the music was fucking welcome. When I went to see Scarface in Inglewood, right, in the middle of Inglewood, always up to no good, right before the bullfuck virus shut everything down. I was about the only white person in the whole fucking place. Was anybody tripping? No. Was everybody getting into the grooves? Yeah. We didn't need DEI to fucking force everybody together. No, it was fine. If you were bumping to the music, it was all good. I'm so tired with this safe space bullshit that everybody's bought into, you know? Again, being raised by the internet has produced this generation of dipshits.
Of our country, in most places in the West, poor people and black people have been told that they...
What did Joe Biden say? Poor kids are just as smart as white kids, right? You know, he was implying there.
Do not belong inside of the theater. In America, Jim Crow existed to literally tell them that they could not sit in the same theater as white people. And so for me, as someone who wants and yearns for black and brown people to be in the theater, who comes from a working class environment.
You know why they're not in the theater? Because nobody wants to see whatever this horse shit is you're putting out in the theater. Nobody wants to see this fucking preachy play. Nobody wants to see fucking plays anyway. What the fuck? Why do you even still have Broadway and plays and shit? They had that shit before because movies haven't been invented yet, and for some reason they carry on. Movies themselves are obsolete, so why the fuck we still have stage and theaters? Be the fuck beyond me.
And so once like people who do not make, over 6 figures a year to feel like theater is a place for them.
Helps me gay too.
It is a necessity to radically invite them in with initiatives that say you're invited, specifically you.
By the way, Twisted and Pixie, I'm laughing at your dialogue that's going on there. It's fucking hilarious.
You.
And if the price of that is saying to people who are, just because they're white, you can't come, you're not allowed in this space, does that make you uncomfortable?
Well, no one's saying, listen,
Listen, you ignorant white lady.
There are a litany of places in our country, in all of our countries, that are generally inhabited by only white people. And no one...
And there's also places inhabited by brown people or yellow people or whatever fucking people are actually in that fucking country. And everybody was okay with it. But, but now we have this dipshitism going on here where everybody has to be everywhere else and we have to mix everything up that isn't natural. because we're not comfortable. Blah, 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 blah. Enough already. Why do you have Larry Fine's fucking hair too, you fucking crazy motherfucker?
Has questions about that. And no one is saying that by inviting black audiences here, you were uninvited. The idea of a blackout night is to say, this
yeah, pretty much it is.
This is a night that we are specifically inviting black people to fill it.
And guess what? They ain't showing up because they ain't down with this fruity ass shit that you're putting out. Good fuck. You're gonna get a lot of white gay people. That's what you're gonna get. That's what goes to these things. Be fine with it, okay? Take their fucking money and shut the fuck up.
To feel safe with a lot of other black people in a place where they often do not feel safe.
Okay, and
what the fuck is this feeling safe shit? What is this need to feel safe everywhere the fuck you go? Listen, if you live in a big crowded city, chances are you're not fucking safe, all right? What is a safe space? We have to be in this little bubble at all times. Where? God fucking damn it. Everybody get a goddamn backbone and a pair of balls or something. Shit.
Does it?
They keep them out of your mouth too, will you?
Does it play differently? Does the theater...
Can you put your pen down, please? Why? Good Lord, that face is fucking stop time.
Feel different?
100%. It feels...
In what way? Explain.
I think that, we all... Let's not act as though we do not know that culturally, black audiences and white audiences respond to...
Yeah, Bacon, I like your blackout nights. There's not anybody there that doesn't feel like they shouldn't be there. What the fuck is this guy's problem?
Things differently.
It looks like KRS-One fucked Larry Fine from Three Stooges. What the fucking hell?
Everybody needs to feel safe. Can't feel safe with all these white people around.
Jesus Christ. Well, again, you're gonna get a lot of gay white liberals because that's what goes to fucking theater. Fucking just deal with it. All right, are we out of? Is that it for the craziness? I'd love to. Let's see if I can find one more thing here. I'll go to another source of goofiness. There's got to be one more in a. No. U.S. is. Hang on here. Oh, here's good news. Hang on. U.S. is collaborating with Chinese scientists to make bird flu strains more infectious and deadly as part of a $1 million project despite fears similar tests unleashed COVID. Oh, for fuck's sake. More bullfuck virus of a different kind. Yay. Come on, let's go get. Oh. Any U2 fans here? Boner dedicates U2 song All I Want Is You to First Lady Jill Biden. Oh my God, look at him. Jesus Christ, he looks worse than Ozzy Osbourne looks. You dumb old hippie. Your music sucks. I hate you too. Sorry, Dean, but I fucking hate you too. Always have. Faggot. I'm trying. I've got to find. What the hell? Hang on. Trans hijabi? What? Somebody wants to be stoned and not in a good way. Okay, I mean, did somebody not read the memo here, or what? Rap monkey jab? What? What the fuck? Rap monkey jab? Is that what the fuck I'm hearing? All right, well, I think we should all sing the Rap Monkey Jab song then. All right. Monkey jab, rap monkey jab, rap monkey jab, rap monkey jab, rap monkey jab. I'm hearing faggot monkey jab now. What the fuck is going on with this song? Hang on. Rap monkey jab. Rap monkey jab. Rap monkey jab. Keep flagging monkey jab. Flagging monkey jab. Flagging monkey jab. Flagging monkey jab. I still rap monkey jab. Rap monkey jab. Still rap monkey jab. Rap monkey jab. Rap monkey jab. Rap monkey jab. Keep flagging monkey jab. Flagging monkey jab. Flagging monkey jab. Flagging monkey jab. I still rap monkey jab. On that note, I'm going to get the fuck out of here. Thank you very much for coming on in here. I do appreciate each and every one of you. And we shall do this again next week, shall we? Make sure to hit that like button. Hit it hard. Rap monkey jab. Rap monkey jab. You get some more rap monkey jab next week. Hit that subscribe button. Subscribe. Hit that notification bell. I shall be back Thursday night with some more Uncharted 3, perhaps, and some more Strong Woman. Till then, everybody have a good week. Take care of yourselves. And I will see ya. Monkey jab. Monkey jab.